what's going on, everybody? This is your man Jay. Thanks for tuning in. We got some peeps in the chat already. Let's say what's up. What's up to my dude Tokame? Thanks for stopping by, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, my man. Regular of the show, friend of the show, Hockey. How you doing, bud? Don't know why you're not here, but you know, I guess you're too cool for school. Appreciate you in the chat, Hockey. Always nice to talk to you. If you haven't checked out Hockey's YouTube channel, check it out. He's working on his first book, so look forward to that. Something oddities. I'm horrible. I'm sorry. Subscribe to follow him on TikTok, where he does all the TikTok dances. All right, where I said, hey, we got a JBot 2.0. Hey, JBot 2.0. This is JBot 1.0. I'm sure you're probably younger than me, so I'll be JBot 1.0, and you be JBot 2.0. I'm an old man. Oh, he is preparing for his birthday party tomorrow. Nice. Well, I hope you have fun. That'll be cool. That'll be a good time. All right, we already have a homeboy chilling in the back. And let's get him on. Without further ado, Mr. Jason, how are you doing, sir?
I gotta clean this.
Okay.
Not right now. I
can't help you, but
then why am I here, Jay?
I just like I start licking the camera. Is this helping?
Yeah, do something about it.
Turns into another stream, a different type of stream.
More viewers for that stream.
More, maybe, I don't know. Maybe a OnlyFans.
Ooh, only viewers. What's going on, man?
I want Jason Bascom. Okay.
Did you see Topic List this Tuesday by chance?
I didn't catch the whole thing, but I was watching it. It looked like.
Did you see the beginning?
I didn't. I came in later.
That's the joke then. I couldn't make. I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it in. I was going to be late, so I asked Hockey if he could co-host for me, and Luke had actually asked Billy also, so it just happened to be that way. But Hockey came in as Jason Bascom, and he had like a beanie on that said Frog G taped to it, and he had like something on his chin. So he was Jason Bascom.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go take a look at that and maybe screenshot that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. You did great, and it would have been probably a lot funnier if I hadn't have shown up. Because he probably would have kept with the shtick the whole stream up until I showed up, probably. Yeah. So I kind of ruined it, and I apologize, Hockey.
Yeah,
Hockey,
I just blame Hockey. It's Hockey's fault.
It's Hockey's fault. It's Hockey's fault the plans got canceled.
JBot 2.0, I'm new here. Yeah, we haven't seen you before, bud. Appreciate you coming on by.
Yeah.
Hope you subscribe, share it out to your socials if you have it, your Twitter or your Facebook or whatever. Let's get some more viewers in here.
I shared it out. Now, is JBot 2.0, because there's different kinds of 2.0s. There's usually, sometimes there's a 2.0 as in an upgrade. Sometimes there's a 2.0 as in a different model. Sometimes it's a newer model. So what kind of 2.0 is that, Jake?
Yes. What kind of 2.0 are you? Let us know.
Are you an upgrade? Are you his replacement?
You're an upgrade if you got all your hair. He's an upgrade.
Oh, it's true.
Okay.
There you go. I did send Jimmy the link.
Yeah, I just put it in topic list too. I was like, hey, Jimmy, here's the link. If anybody else wants to come on in, fuck it.
I was going to say, I don't know who all you're going to get, dude. You put it in there.
Well, I'll screen it if I need to.
I mean, nobody bad is in there, but
yeah, I didn't think so. Anybody that
no, they're all cool people, but you might get like Fanta and that's good. But she draws a little, but you might not get some artists, and this is the art department. So
yeah, that's fine.
You never know with that murderer's row of individuals that's in that.
Awesome.
I got to add you to Jones. The reason why I didn't add you to Jonestown is because you have your link group already.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to put you into another link group with all of us already in it, because it's pretty much the same people almost.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. We got another guest in the back. We're gonna go bring him in. It is not Hockey. Mr. Jimmy Reyes, what is up, my dude?
Hey, I'm sorry to disappoint everybody. I know you guys were like, I hope it's Fanta.
We were hoping for Fanta.
We got Jimmy instead.
That's, what? I think you guys are the same height, so it's fine.
There you go.
Oh no, I thought it was taller than Fanta. Damn it.
You might be a little taller than Panther.
Maybe, yeah,
Maybe.
on a good day.
maybe
How tall are
in
you, Jimmy?
shoes. In shoes.
Yeah,
Jimmy's what, 5'3"?
5'4".
5'4".
Close
5'4". Represent, yeah, motherfuckers.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
5'4" also,
I'm
Jay?
5'4". Yeah,
Wow.
I've never been the
Alright.
tallest one on stream before.
it's a shorty stream, dog. There you go. Is your wife taller than you, Jimmy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
yeah.
Mine too.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yep.
She's like 5'7", 5'8". Around
There you
there.
go. Yeah, mine too. Yep.
I'm short, man.
That's
But it's not a problem when you're horizontal. You know.
Yeah, you go.
exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You just got, I like climbing her like a tree.
Yeah.
Doesn't complain. It's all right.
Yeah. I hide
Edwin,
some.
what's up, Edwin? What's up, dude?
What's up, Ace? Good to see you, friend. Everybody, BloodBone's coming soon, everybody.
BloodBone is coming soon. He's doing a
Yeah.
second chance. On
Second
the
chance.
Astros.
I got to get it. I missed out first go around, so.
Everyone's saying their hails. Heck yeah, dude. Hockey says the midget department. Don't hate. Don't hate hockey. Don't hate.
Yeah, me and Hockey.
Hey.
Hockey man, how come? Where's Hockey at? He doesn't come in here.
Oh, he's getting ready for his birthday party tomorrow.
Oh.
Which I don't get. It's tomorrow. This is today.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's in the future.
Exactly. So for him, this is 2 days ago.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if he's our tomorrow or his tomorrow. I don't know.
No, it's both. I thought he was doing it because he said his birthday party is Saturday, but I'm thinking he means his Saturday because that's what I thought he meant. 'Cause he said Saturday at 10. I'm like, dude, I'm not waking up at 10 a.m. You know, he's like, no, my time. So I'm thinking Saturday at 10, he's going to start his little hockey party and then like stream or something and maybe invite guests. I don't know if he's going to stream or not or what.
Cool.
Hockey, are you going to stream?
Yeah. Are you gonna stream hockey? That's
He-
cool. I got tomorrow.
Ho- Hockey was raving about and bragging that on his birthday he's gonna live stream the stripper popping out of his birthday cake. But I said, Hockey, make sure the guy's cool with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And we don't want no fatties, Hockey.
Yeah.
Man,
No fatties. He better be cute.
Yeah.
he says,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were inviting us, Hockey, so that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Ooh.
Oh, he says he is.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So what are you guys working on? What you guys gonna be working on today in the art department?
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. I don't know if my OBS is working. I can try to make my virtual cam.
There you go.
Let me see.
If you want
I'm
to,
gonna
you know, that's
work
cool.
on One Stormy Night page. If I could get my stupid headphones and not get tangled in my chair.
Let's see.
What are you working on, Jay?
I'm thinking, you know, it's funny that Edwin's here because I was thinking about drawing BloodBone.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's you.
it's like a fun character, so I'm like, dude, let's mess around with some BloodBone. I'm trying to find some images here.
Get some competition with that. You got a Shelby Robertson cover.
I know, dude. That's what I'm looking at right now. Like, shit.
Yeah, it came out okay.
But mine's gonna look like a cartoon. You know.
Oh, look at you, Jimmy. Yeah, nice.
Oh, I finally got it to work.
Nice.
I don't know how it worked today, but
Oh yeah.
I usually have a problem with this camera with OBS. For some strange reason, I got to close and open a bunch of times for this camera to work. My other cameras are fine, and like Photoshop, anything is fine. But for some reason, it doesn't like to detect this camera.
It's gonna be probably my last stream with the melon. Then I'm jumping back to StreamYard, man. I've been using it here and there in my morning streams, and it just dude, it just seems so easy. It's so stable.
It is. I mean, would you have a Jimmy? Does he have 1080p? I don't know.
yeah, it looks like mine's clear. I'm
Yeah.
seeing-
So
Melon
You-
does have. So the tier I got is the $50 tier.
so you got the 1080p tier. Okay.
But I
Oh,
went
man.
in when they first started, like when it
Yeah.
was Melon and it first started, they said you get the $50 tier for the $10 or $15 tier for life.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, but I don't know. I don't know if people like, because Melon's so wonky, I don't know if it deters people from coming on.
Yeah.
And it's always having problems.
It does. I'm just too lazy to switch. I'm like, I'm just gonna stick it out and hope for the best, you know.
Well, I know some people's computers have a problem with it sometimes. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't get it. But and also people don't understand the some of the user interface. Like if you come on and you don't have a camera, like you have like just your icon. It doesn't have your default YouTube icon. It has like a letter. So and people have to like mess with stuff to put an icon. It's weird.
Yeah, and everybody's already kind of using StreamYard too, so it's like, you know, they just
Well-
click on, all their stuff is there already. They don't have to worry about changing anything.
Right, and this is what's weird for me is I jump on here, fine, I'm okay. If I go back over to StreamYard, my audio on my computer itself gets turned down from my microphone.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Like I set it 75 the whole time. Then when I leave here, it knocks it down into the 60s to the 50s. And I don't understand it. I don't even know how it can do that, but it does. So, and then I have to fix it, and I sometimes forget. But that's like my main issue that I have. I mean, it's a slight inconvenience, but I just don't understand why it does it.
Let's see.
I mean, it's not a terrible program. It's very similar to StreamYard.
Yeah. I noticed that even the picture isn't as good. Of course, on the StreamYard, I'm gonna get the lower tier, but I feel
okay,
it's,
so you won't
it's
get
more stable. You know,
Right.
what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I have the $25 tier. I'm not like Jimmy. You might like yours for your streaming. Like something higher end is more advisable. But like
Yeah.
I don't even have 1,000 subs yet. You know, so I'm not going to sit there and spend 50 to some odd bucks when I'm like. And I love my chat. Don't get me wrong, but I only have like at most 20 people. It's usually averages around 8 to 12. So I'm like, yeah, the 25 is fine. I'm not getting any complaints.
Yeah, and the thing about it too is I wonder if you could do like a share an account or something. Have multiple users on it.
You
I wonder if that's a
can't,
thing.
but you can add a moderator. Like Angela Curry is my co-host on Sundays. She can highlight, she can control, she can do everything in StreamYard except start and end a stream.
Mm.
So like if I have her on, so if you to have on Odin, like he can highlight comments and he can do everything if he's like your moderator or your co-host or whoever. If you set him as that, but you can only have one at the $25 tier. I think at the $50 one you could have like 3 or something, like 2 or 3.
Okay.
But yeah, so you can't have somebody. You could share the account if you give them the username and password.
Okay.
But you can probably do that for anything. So.
Yeah. Just want to be if I could split it with somebody. Split that
Right.
Split
it with Jimmy
on the low.
I pay for Melon, but I end up using OBS a lot more.
Well, you use OBS in Melon, right?
No, I use OBS and then I just use Melon when I have guests.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
That makes sense.
Just because OBS is a little weird to try to bring in guests. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, don't you have to use Skype?
Yeah, there's different stuff you can use, but something like Skype will work. Yeah.
Yeah, I just know how to use OBS in like StreamYard or Melon. I don't know how to use it separately to stream. So, I mean, well, you can get the stream key, I guess, and use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I used to do.
I prefer OBS. I just like that it does more,
Right. Yeah, you can have more overlay scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's stable and everything. It's pretty good.
Right. Yeah,
It's free.
I used to stream like to Facebook in OBS, but I don't know if you can stream to YouTube with OBS if you don't have 1,000 subs.
Huh.
Because I know in order to do a live stream from your phone in YouTube, like straight through YouTube itself, you have to have 1,000 subs and stuff to do that. So
Yeah.
I don't know if there's requirements in YouTube for it, but
Yeah.
so yeah. How's Dragon Rage coming, Jimmy?
Pretty good. Every day. I work on it every day. I just wish I could sit as long as I used to back in the day, you know, but can't with my health anymore. But and the good thing is, at least I'm getting up. You know, that's good too, because you got to get up and be healthy. You know,
Oh yeah.
we sit for so long, man. The blood doesn't get to your brain and doesn't circulate. You know, it's stuck
Well,
in
you
your
can
legs.
easily get like blood clots and stuff too.
Oh yeah, it's
But,
pretty dangerous.
Well, I mean, everyone knows I like working out. I mean, that's something that I advise people should do. Is work out. Even if you work out like 30 minutes every other day, it's something. You know.
Yeah, some kind of cardio. You know?
Yeah, cardio, or just keep some dumbbells in your room. You know, and do some stuff with some dumbbells. Or get the blood flowing, pumping.
I'm doing some stuff with dumbbells right now.
Hey,
Funny guy, Jimmy.
hey,
Funny guy.
where are you at?
There you go.
Keep forgetting those are there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I remember mine. Just takes me forever to find them, so I just usually never use them.
Hockey says he streamed to YouTube through OBS, and he's had 7 subs.
He has more than 7 subs, but okay, I didn't. Yeah, I guess as long as you have a stream key, you're good.
Yeah, I assume it was maybe like past tense when he had 7 subs.
No, he just likes
Eating
to say
7
he has
subs? I
7
don't know.
subs because he's an Eeyore.
He's a show off.
He's a show off.
He's like, he has more subs than me, but he's like, oh, nobody likes me. Like, all right, Eeyore, chill out, man.
Nobody notices hockey.
I was thinking it was a giraffe from Zootopia, or not Zootopia, from
Madagascar.
Madagascar. Yeah, yeah,
I don't remember the giraffe from that. Was he like that?
yeah. He was voiced by the guy from Friends.
Oh, the Ross.
Ross. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Madagascar in a while.
Oh, now I want to watch it, dude.
Yeah, I gotta watch it now.
Yeah.
I just remember the penguins.
That's the benefit of being married to a younger woman. She's always up to watch cartoons.
And that's the benefit of being a nerd. You want to watch cartoons.
Yeah. You want to watch some cartoons? She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll finish your dinner and then we'll watch some cartoons. honey.
Eat all your vegetables.
Yeah.
Well, looking okay.
Yes. I mean, what else is new? What's going on? Anybody see anything good or do anything good lately?
I've been watching old Chip and Dale cartoons with my daughter.
By the way, the Rescue Rangers are
You know, the older ones where it's the Chip and Dale, and then Donald Duck, and they're always like messing with Donald Duck.
oh wow, I haven't seen those in so long. I barely remember that.
Yeah, I
Wow.
grew up watching those, and I was like, oh, we're gonna watch these because we got Disney Plus, and then I was like, let's watch this, and she didn't want to watch it, and then once I put one on, then she was all in.
Oh no, you said the D word on the internet.
What was
People are
that?
gonna be like, oh, you're supporting that demon
Oh,
devil.
hell, I went to Disney World like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
We had a blast. I had a blast. I'm not even gonna lie.
People always give us crap because I mentioned like I watched this show on Disney Plus, and then people are like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, my wife gets it for free from her work. I mean, it's part of her job.
But even still, like, yeah, you have like stuff that isn't good. Like Disney Marvel hasn't been too great. Disney, like the Star Wars, but the older stuff is still really good.
Oh yeah, dude, the
You know,
classics.
so I don't understand why people give flat. Like even old Marvel stuff. Like I love watching the Avengers. That first Avengers movie is fantastic. And then they have all the original Disney cartoons on there. Like there's some really good stuff on there. It's just
Oh yeah.
The older stuff. Even
Yeah.
the new Mickey Mouses are pretty good. The Wonderful World of Mickey. They're almost like you're watching like a Ren and Stimpy cartoon or something, like mixed with or like Courage the Cowardly Dog mixed with Disney.
Oh wow.
They're pretty good. And that's the thing. They're like, oh well, everything on there's crap. It's like, well, you haven't been watching stuff. I'm not saying
Yeah.
everything's golden, but you can't be hating on Mickey Mouse for all the other goofy shit people are doing, man. It's like,
Yeah, the modern stuff, I guess, and then I guess but most of the people that are complaining are the young people, because that's all they know is the modern stuff, and the modern stuff is crap,
they have a awesome show on there called Sketchbook, I think. And they talk to one animator, and that animator draws a character and then talks to you about the character and like when they drew them and what the character means to them and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
So they had like the guy who like worked on like all these movies, and he drew the genie from Aladdin. He designed the genie, and he was the guy that was responsible for drawing the genie of Aladdin.
Oh.
And he's just drawing the genie and like talking to you about how he came up with the thing and kind of like what we're doing here, just like kind of inside baseball stuff. And they're like 30 minutes, but it's like super cool.
So I love that. I love behind the scenes productions, especially when it's art. I mean, I watch all the stuff, with Doug Chang with Star Wars, when he was in the art department.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he did all the behind the scenes stuff on episode 1, and I love that stuff,
They have a really neat one too, that it's like behind the attraction, and they give you like the rundown of like how the like they did the Haunted Mansion is the one that I saw, and they talked about like how they came up with the idea, what Walt Disney really wanted, who worked on it, they interviewed the people who worked on it, the type of how they pulled off some of the special effects in the Haunted Mansion ride thing and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, like they got some real cool stuff on it, But people are like, Star Wars, like, dude, Star Wars is the tip of the iceberg on that shit, man. I'm watching old Donald Duck cartoons from the 40s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's, like you said, well, also like you said, Jimmy, there's a lot of the newer kids that are kind of but those newer kids are also maybe 20, 22, so they grew up with what their parents raised them on, which was like the Disney Marvel or something like that. So which were good at one point, and now it's crap. You know what I mean? So they're not used to the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s Disney stuff. Yeah, they're not used to watching that. So to them, there's nothing good on, even though a lot of that stuff is just gold. Like, it's really good.
Gargoyles, man. I've been watching that.
Yeah.
Gargoyles is so good.
Yeah.
So yeah, they it's just what they were raised on, because they don't. So you almost can't fault them, but it's like, and usually it's not until people get a little older that they start to expand and like look into other things and appreciate stuff from before their time.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny. I mean, stuff in the 90s is now considered old.
Oh man, yeah, 30 years ago. Jeez.
Yep.
Like, feels like it was yesterday.
It was funny. Somebody was on a stream, and they asked somebody if they wanted to see a 50-year-old comic. I'm like, that's only from like 1983. I'm like, that's not that old. Like, like 50 years ago, really. Or it's not 83. Is it 83? 73.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not like that's not all that old. Now, if they're like from the 60s, now you're starting to talk a little older. Granted, age is all of a relative thing,
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny.
Well, that's
like,
what I told my wife.
Well, yeah.
Age is just a number.
It's just a number that determines how soon I'm going to die.
I remind her more and more as I get older. Age is just a number. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Yes, you're one step closer to death than I am."
Yeah.
But yeah, just seeing how they draw stuff on the, there's a lot of like inside baseball stuff that's really good on Disney.
Oh yeah.
Even when we went to Disney World, like you see all the stuff, and you're like, it's easy to get caught up in like all the stuff that sucks, but when you go to Disney World, it's like OG, like it's Disney. It's like the Disney that you seen when you were like a kid. Like that's what you see when you go there. There's no like weird woke stuff. There's no like, you know what I mean? Right. And it's just like, yeah, man, this is all the stuff I remember when I was a kid, and that's kind of what.
Mickey's not walking up to you telling you her pronouns.
Yeah, nope. I mean, they have pride buttons or pens that you can buy, or maybe a shirt or something, because they want to sell stuff to those people too,
Yeah,
and
it's a demographic.
Like, I think I only seen like one exhibit that was like for the new Little Mermaid, but everything else was everything in the park is classic Little Mermaid, classic Snow White, classic all that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, and I hear people complaining that, why are they making their classics into live actions? It's just that what they're trying to do is they're just trying to keep everything relevant. You want to keep your IP that you create. You want to keep it producing money. Perpetual moneymaker. And Mickey Mouse was created 100 years ago, and they brought him into more modern things in the 90s. But to us, that's how it was introduced. But it was good. So they're trying to do the same thing. Just unfortunately, the people that are in the creative right now in the positions aren't creative.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think they're too focused on having representation and not skill. And also, it's from what I gather. Hey, Rick Saylor, what's up, dude?
Hey, Rick Saylor, what's going on?
Hey, I haven't seen that guy in a while. Is Rick Saylor no? He's not the one that always streams without a shirt. That's Wolverine. Right?
That's Wolverine. No, Rick Saylor is a super fan, man. Rick's a cool dude. I met Rick in person. I think 3 times now, 2 or 3 times. We talked all day. I'm outside my shop on Free Comic Book Day, and he would just stay there all day. We'd chat, and Mark Pendergrain came in and talked. And yeah, Rick's cool, man. He's a big supporter, big backer of CG.
That's cool, man.
Going outside in real life, man, what's that like?
I don't know, because it's the only time I do it. Free Comic Book Day. It's go to the comic shop.
Are people still smiling out there? I haven't been outside in so long.
Dude, I'm in Northeast Ohio. Ain't nobody smiling. It's
yeah.
dead Ohio sky, man. But when I was in Florida, man, people walk around cheery-eyed all day. I'm like, why are you guys so happy? Stop smiling.
I get people that tell me whenever I talk to somebody that's not from Texas, they go, "Oh my God, is everybody happy in Texas?" Like, I didn't know we were happy. Like, is this you think this is happiness?
Yeah, Chicago?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're like New York. I'm like, oh man. Wow, I don't ever want to visit. Yeah, these guys are scaring me.
I think like New York, also people tend to be, granted that's also city life, but people tend to be a little, I find them to be a little more just either moody or distant or upset, like in like this region, like these states up here. Because like I said, there's overcast like all the time. And it's cold like 7 months out of the year. And like, so you're just like, most people are just like, ugh. So they don't really want to talk to anybody. They don't want to smile. So when you go further south where it's sunnier and warmer, life is happening. People tend to be a little more upbeat, I think.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, when we went to Florida though for Disney World, man, that shit was hot. I was like, oh yeah.
You got the humidity down there.
It's like from like 2 to 4, like it felt like the sun was sitting on your shoulder. Like, what's up, dude? Get the fuck out of here, man.
I like it.
The only princess my daughter didn't meet was Jasmine, and that's because we were at Epcot, and she's in Morocco, so we went to Morocco to try and meet her, and it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and man, it felt like you were in Morocco, bro. Like,
hey, damn, this place authentic. Damn.
And then you're like,
method actors here.
So we get in the line, and they're like, okay, we're like, is this the line for Jasmine? And they're like, yeah, but this is for the next time she comes, which is gonna be in an hour and a half. We're like, nope. Nope. Bye.
You're like, I've already had my heat stroke. I'm good.
Let's see. JBot 2.0 says, are your comics published? Can I buy one? You can go on Indiegogo and back Frog G. I know you're working on. Can you back Dragon Rage right now?
Yeah, it's live on Indiegogo.
There you go.
Right
that's
now.
The second issue though, ain't it, bud?
No, it's a reimagining for people to jump on issue number 1.
Okay.
I'm rebooting the series. Yeah, and
Nice.
I was like a dummy. I was sitting on 5,000 email. I have email subscribers that have been building up, and I didn't even check and realize. And when I looked, I was hanging out with Rini, and I said, "Hey, look, I got 5,000 subscribers." She's like, "You better get on that. Send out a newsletter." So I took those and I put them into my mail subscription, and only 3,500 were legit, And I sent that out today, and man, I'm getting backers now.
Nice.
Yeah, it really does work. I'm like, whoa, I'm getting, people are coming in, getting the book.
Yeah, like I did the absolute trade, or at least I tried to, and I just launched it. I didn't have a sign up for it, and I think it really did hinder it. I think having those signups, if you have that sign up, even if you only build up get a mailing list of like 100 or 200 people.
Oh, that's good though. And
that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's still something.
Yeah.
That's still backers. There's still potential backers and stuff, even at a later date. And if you constantly send out, not constantly, maybe like even once a month, like send out something, hey, we're doing this, or hey, don't forget to back the secret tier, something in those regards, or like, hey, production's going well. Like it helps keep people's eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
I offer digital products, so all the people that have purchased or gotten my freebies, and I didn't realize that I'd built up like 5,500 on that list, and then on top of that, I had the people that have backed Dragon Rage, which was about 500 and something, and then I have my own website, which brought in about almost 800. So I combined them all together into the service, and to be able to send out the email, you pay a yearly fee of like $500.
Oh, geez.
It's expensive once you build up to a certain number. And I'm like, man, I hope this works, because I paid that just so I could send this last newsletter out.
Right.
But it was worth it. I've already raised more than that with the backers that I've received.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I wish I had been doing that, paying attention to that earlier on. So I'd recommend doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I get like a more momentum, a newsletter would be more advantageous. I don't think I'm at that stage just yet.
No, you're at the stage. I mean, you have a book, you have a product. Just it doesn't matter how many. You got to start somewhere, and just start collecting them. Before you know it, you'll have a lot of email, and you got to build that network. And it's never too early to start building that network.
I guess that's true, man. Sometimes you speak the truth there, Jimmy Reyes.
Sometimes something useful comes out this pie hole. I mean,
Pie hole.
Come on, you don't want to sacrifice your sanity and self-worth just to meet a Disney character? Where's your sense of worthless devotion? Listen, man. I know it's somebody in a costume, man, but I marked out when I saw Donald Duck in his sombrero and his poncho, man.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what? Donald, homie.
That's right.
My daughter was getting pictures and stuff. We did first thing we did is at one of the resorts, we did a breakfast buffet, and they have like Daisy, Donald, Goofy, and Minnie there. And they're all dressed up like in summer wear, like in summer costumes and stuff. And they walk around and dance with they have like, oh, it's time to dance. And they do like a surfing dance with the kids.
They get down and twerk and stuff.
No twerking.
Oh, no twerking. No, I thought they were modern.
Maybe if She-Hulk was there.
Oh yeah, She-Hulk. Yeah.
And if she was thick like that, all the dads be like, "What? Let's go. We gotta go twice."
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get vacation more often.
Well, Daisy Duck's got the badonkadonk back there.
Yeah.
They were really nice. Some junk in the trunk.
They were really nice.
She-Hulk is at least slightly human in there, Jimmy.
Right.
Yeah.
Get man.
Yeah, Daisy might give you the bird flu.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
But yeah, man, they were all nice with the kids. Everybody that I interacted with, the people who worked there, the people in the costume, like everybody was like super nice. The place is super clean. All the bathrooms are clean. There's no trash on the floor. There's no trash cans overflowing. It's like the best park I ever been to. So there's a reason why like Disney is like the standard. But even
obviously it wasn't in California.
Yeah, no, it was Florida. Disney World.
Dude, I mean, I've told this on stream before, but my friend, he writes for Bleeding Cool. He does some articles for Bleeding Cool sometimes, and he went down there for he went down to Florida for one of the comic conventions, and he went to Disney beforehand, and they flew him like I can't remember, it was like Orlando Comic Con, let's say. Like they invited him down. They wanted him to come down. So he was like, okay, well, he went early because he took his family to Disney World and stuff. They stayed at the resort and they had fun. And the day before they were supposed to go to the convention, they called him and told him, no, we changed our mind. You know, we don't need you here or something like that. So, and he's like, I flew down here. Like they were leaving Disney World. Like they had nowhere else to go. Dude, he told the front desk what happened. They gave him like 3 nights free stay, you know, all these stuff, free admission to the park or whatever. Like they hooked him up, dude. So there's like the organization, the company Disney itself may have some very terrible people working for them, but I've heard a lot of great things about people going to Disney World, you know?
Yeah, you can't lump parking with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You can't lump the parking with it.
Right.
I think the park is kind of supersedes that kind of stuff, you know.
The park was, you know, it was that was Walt's baby, you know. That was like he had a high standard for that park. So I actually know somebody that I went to college with somebody, and she became an Imagineer at Disney. She's now an Imagineer there.
I heard that Walt Disney actually got a loan off his life insurance to build that, to build the park.
Wow.
Like he went and he took all his assets and like he got a loan against it all and stuff, and he put in a lot of money to build Disney. Was it Land, the first one, Disneyland or something?
I don't know if it's World or Land. I can never remember. I don't know which one is in Florida. So,
and he really didn't even get to see the at its really big success, you know.
No, he died beforehand.
But I mean, the park itself.
That's a good one. One of my close friends worked at Disney World, Florida in the costuming department as a lead seamstress. She said it was a horrid experience. She got paid $10 an hour in 2000. Oh, it might be different now.
Might be different.
The vibe I get, and I think that another reason why the quality of stuff kind of dips a bit. It's a different type of Disney in terms of like working. You know, I feel like back then, or even like the old school animators and stuff, like you had to produce stuff, and they would bust their asses to do it. You know what I mean? I have the feeling that now it's like, hey, everybody's here, and yay, let's have a good time. Or like the OG Disney was like, that's not on a model, do it again.
Yeah, like Google, man, that stuff wouldn't have existed in the 50s. Have you seen how Google has it now? You can take a little break, take a nap. They have these.
Dude, you're working for maybe 2 hours of the whole day.
Yeah. I'm like,
and was first. Tokomei said, yeah, he saw Disneyland. He got to see Disneyland, but one thing too is that he never got to see the Haunted Mansion actually open, unfortunately. Ooh. You know, it was like his idea, and they were like working on it forever.
I think that's better. I was bugging on the top panel. It's getting a little toasty in my room.
Not drawing cartoon.
How's
people?
How's Berserker coming around, man?
You know, I gave a little break, and I've been messing around with another little character, my little robot rabbit dude.
Is he gonna be in Berserker?
No, he's not. But he's just he's like a little rescue robot.
I haven't seen Berserker. You got any stuff? You can
Sure. Let's see.
Yeah, Berserker's dope, man.
Let me grab time to go to the portfolio.
Yeah,
got one of them around here.
You doing your traditional, right? Your work?
Yeah, I'm doing traditional, and then everything else in digital. So I'm drawing the layout or drawing it digitally, and then I'm fixing it and accentuating it in digital. So it's a combination of both.
Mixed media.
Yeah. This is probably like the one I always show off. I could pull up some digital stuff too, because like I said, I finished it and I finished the stuff in digital. Let's get big, son. Shit. So it's It's going to be. I say it's a mash between Fleischer cartoons and Frazetta.
Oh yeah.
Is what the idea is. So it's like a teddy bear goes into the nightmare realm to save the soul of his owner. And in our world, he's a teddy bear, but when he goes into the nightmare realm, he becomes the berserker.
Oh, nice.
He has to bring her soul back. He has to get her soul and bring her soul back before sunrise, or else she's going to be trapped there forever.
Oh, nice. Is it all ages or is it?
I'm thinking PG. It's gonna probably be like PG, maybe something like we grew up watching, something like Secret of Nymph, or like, I'm trying not to say Fire and Ice, but I watched Fire and Ice when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But like something like Dark Crystal, like there's not gonna be any gore because when he gets cut, it's stuffing comes out of him because he's a teddy bear.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool.
But he's gonna let's see if I got any monsters in here. The only thing that's gonna be in there would be like monster guts.
Monster guts are fine.
It'll be like might be like blood, but it's gonna be like purple. You know what I mean? Actually, the book's gonna be black and white anyway, but that's what it's gonna be. Like, there's not gonna be any human blood. It's gonna be like purple or green, like jelly and stuff like that. So, let's see.
Sounds like actually something you can actually market. Like it's a good idea,
And like the monsters that he's gonna be fighting are gonna be like, it's almost gonna be kind of like a video game. Like he's gonna be fighting minions, and then those minions are gonna have a leader, and each one of these leaders rules certain sections of the nightmare realm. But each like nightmare, there, of course, there's a head of that certain realm, but there's billions of realms. There's billions of nightmare realms and stuff like that. Just in particular realm that he's going into is faces the creatures that he's gonna face. So this was the spider.
It kind of sounds like Toy Story meets the Labyrinth. Like something like that.
Yeah.
This is the spider. Like for one example, this is the spider queen, and then all she's gonna control all the marionette puppet.
Wow.
Guys.
Man, that right.
Have to fight through.
That right there is like classic Disney, like when he's on the tugboat and that reminds me.
I was thinking of Pinocchio when I was drawing this guy.
Yeah.
How to do it, like how to make it, kind of scarier, and then like here's another design that I have. I have these. I want to do like some kind of. First, I did like a octopus type thing, but it was too Cthulhu like.
Oh yeah.
And so I did this guy that's like he's kind of like a beholder. So here's his body with a single eye, and then he has arms that like have these like blades attached to him, and then the helmet here is a faux helmet. It's not a real helmet. There's nothing in there. So this is his body right here, the eye.
I love this. This is like Tim Burton when they were creating Nightmare Before Christmas. Like at first, it was a strange concept. It didn't really seem like it was going to be a good thing. It was kind of out there. But in the end, man, I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas, dude, it's classic now. And I think you're onto something here with this.
Too, there's like an art designer that's part of that too, who did like everything, and he needs to get more. Like he get more credit from what I understand.
Tim Burton really wasn't. He's known for it now because his name is what can sell it, but he's not really the brain child behind it. But
like the look and the aesthetic was created by somebody else, which is usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes, man.
But this is something that you can really market, man. I mean, you just got to find the right audience, and man, you'll get going with it.
It's not going to be a comic book, and I'm kind of writing it out because I'm not sure how to like write like comics. Like I'm not really a writer, so I'm writing it kind of like a novel, the way you would write a book.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm thinking it's going to be more like an illustrated novel, not a comic book. And so it's going to be my idea. And my dream was to be something maybe small or maybe large. I mean, I don't know. Depends. That's why I'm not really like rushing it or taking I'm taking my time. It's going to be done when it's done. So I had this is an awesome book by Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
And
wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I saw it in the bookstore. So this is like a comic book, but no word bubbles.
And they made the cover from right to left, like Japanese.
Yeah.
But it's in English.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess it's a story that he wrote, or so. I think.
Yeah, Valley of the Wind.
Story.
That's
Yeah, a lot of Valley of the Wind type stuff in it. It's not.
Yeah.
It might be in the same world because a lot of the
Uh, uh,
textures and stuff is the same, but it's not like a sequel to Nausicaa or anything.
oh wow.
But yeah, it's like, see, there's no word bubbles. It's an illustrated novel. It's written just like a book. And
Oh,
no like mini panels, like maybe three panels max on a page that he does.
wow.
So I like this format of 4. That's it, 4. You know what I mean? And he'll
Yeah.
do like, here's 1 big page, here's 2. You
And
know?
Tokome agrees, man. Tokome says that it's a great idea. I could see that IP going very far.
Yeah, I like Berserker.
Definitely.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Matt Barr did the logo for me, so that logo's really cool. So I gotta do it.
Yeah.
'Cause I paid for a logo.
I gotta do it. I paid
I
for the
gotta do
logo.
it. But yeah, see, there's no, even like, this is neat. Like, he has like the words here in the gutter. You know what I mean? So there's a lot, or like the words are here in white on this one.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool. Like, I like this format. So this is the idea that I want to do for Berserker. I don't want to do a floppy. I want to do something like this, which is called the illustrated novel.
Oh. Dude, I used to love Hayao Miyazaki. The Valley of the Wind and Nausicaa. And then my daughter, when she was younger, she got into Hayao Miyazaki with Spirited Away and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
Studio Ghibli is just huge, now.
yeah. Everything's so different, and so this is the kind of the example that I'm following. Whether it might be this size, this is it's a smaller book, but it's hardcover.
Yeah.
And then I got this one for my daughter, and she didn't care, so I was like, actually, I got this one for me. So this is, I showed this one before. It's called Beowulf. This is Beowulf for kids.
Beowulf.
And it's all black and white.
Oh, dude. Oh, wow.
So the idea for Berserker, and I'll pull up some of the other digital stuff, because when I do it digitally, it looks like a sketch. I do it with like it's a 6B brush in Procreate, and it looks like a sketch. And I do the shading to where it looks like scribbles.
Yeah.
And so that's what I want the book to be. The book's not going to be a color. It's going to look different. But yeah, this one is awesome, man. This is another hardcover. Hardcover one. Like, this is the bad guy. It's not.
Oh yeah, dude, I like that.
Yeah, he
Wow.
he touches the kids and turns them into adults.
Oh man, that's what happened to me.
Instead of a mead hall, it's like it's a tree house.
Wow.
So he goes in and says, when Grendel goes into the mead hall and starts massacring people, he goes into the tree house and starts just jabbing the kids in the forehead, and they all start turning into teenagers and adults.
My God, I lost my imagination. That sucks.
So then like Beowulf lives in a neighboring town, and so she and her tribe come to try and help the king, defeat Grendel or whatever. It's called Grundle. They call him Grundle or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like a cool, like.
What he should have done was, when he broke into that treehouse, he should have just gone in and like given the kids responsibilities and a mortgage, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made them full on adults. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, I got a mortgage.
So I'm writing Berserker. I'm drawing concepts for it, and it's gonna come out when it comes out. There's no hurry on it, because I'm not sure how exactly long it's going to be. I have the beats that I want to hit. I wrote 3 chapters so far. So like I said, it's gonna be done when it's gonna be done, man. I'm not.
Yeah, don't rush it.
I'm not rushing it.
Everyone has a different creative process, like for me, I've learned to work under pressure. So now I can only work if I give myself a deadline, like, it's got to be done by this date. And then I get it done, and but creativity, that's the thing about creativity, man. Sometimes, you really just can't rush it. You gotta strike.
So that's kind of that's my baby I'm messing with. But yeah, it's gonna be
a
little, a little scary. You know what I mean? Something that we grew up with that wasn't so sanitized.
Yeah.
That's the idea. But I'm always doing having ideas and drawing stuff. That's why I feel like, oh yeah, this is the other one that I did. like this. This one came out really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, look at that.
That one
that's
came out really
badass.
cool. And Berserker doesn't talk.
Oh, even
He
in
doesn't-
the
He doesn't
even
talk.
the Nightmare Realm.
He doesn't talk.
Wow.
And he has one
guess-
eye because the
Oh,
dog got a
yeah.
hold of him.
Oh yeah.
So he has one eye because the dog got a hold of him, and he's not. They call his real name. I'm calling him Old Bear. He's not really called Berserker too much
Yeah.
because he's an old bear. They got him from a thrift shop. Oh no, Jimmy!
Oh, Jimmy, did Jimmy leave? Jimmy didn't like your
I know.
idea.
I talked the poor guy's ear off, and he just like.
Yeah, he's like, I'm done. This guy won't shut up.
I know, no kidding, man. I get
Laughed,
excited
yeah.
about shit, and then I have freaking Coke, and then I'm just like,
What did you get, man? You gotta switch to caffeine free.
yeah, no kid, never. The eye creature kind of feels like a forgotten Stretch Armstrong. Yeah. Billy, what's up, homie?
What up, yo?
Hey,
Did you make Jimmy leave? Jimmy was here, and I was talking his ear off, and then he just vanished.
Oh shit! No, I was just watching on my phone too. Like he was just here. Like
He was.
I was like configuring my OBS. Like in what the fuck?
made Jimmy leave, Billy.
Hopefully it's okay.
Why'd you make Jimmy go?
But I'm thinking about doing this rabbit dude. I might do a comic strip.
Nice.
Because
Do
he's rescue. He's a rescue. He's like a responder. He's like a firefighter, pretty much. You know what I mean? First aid, rescue, extraction, natural disaster stuff. They'll shoot him out there. He's like in a little pod, and they shoot him out there.
Yeah,
He
do it.
pops out, and he beeps and shit. Boop, boop, beep, 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 beep. When he doesn't talk, he just beeps around and shit. So he'll play like pre-recorded messages, like "Stay calm," evacuate to your left. Like he'll play shit like that, but he doesn't talk.
And when you were talking about Berserker earlier, all of a sudden, like I don't remember what sketch it was from like Robot Chicken, but I could like see Berserker like stabbing some dude, and like all of a sudden he's like, and like Skittles are pouring out. He's like, oh god, all these like rainbow candies, and he's just like, oh Jesus Christ, like, just Skittles just gushing out.
Yeah, that'd be
Skittles.
It could be a candy monster because so far it's kind of like each thing is kind of like so the first guy he's gonna run into is gonna be kind of like because they're gonna be different fears. So of course the spider's fear of fucking spiders.
Yeah.
The muck guy he lives in the swamp, so he's gonna be fear of drowning.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the fear of mukbang.
Mukbangs. The fear of what's the mukbang guy? I can't remember his name. The freaking Monaldo Avocado.
Oh yeah.
That dude. It'll be his when you're afraid of that guy. And then like the first guy he's gonna fight that's gonna be controlling all the skeleton dudes is gonna be like he's gonna kind of look like a merge between like a horror monster, like a big horror, like a Jason and a Michael Myers and I'm just gonna make a
I'm
big
not a
skeleton barbarian
monster.
guy pretty much.
I'm
But he's
not
gonna
a
have
monster.
he's gonna have heads. He's gonna have heads of other bears.
Oh
'Cause other
shit!
bears have entered the nightmare realm.
Nice.
Have entered this realm. So the leader of this realm has been kidnapping, kids, and it's very hard. You have to be very strong in order to be a nightmare and enter our world. So he's been taking kids' souls and becoming stronger.
Your soul is mine.
So Berserker isn't the only bear that has
Right.
went in. So when he comes across the first boss, it's gonna be that guy, and he
You-
has
you gotta-
he
you
has
gotta
like 3
put-
heads on
you gotta have
ropes.
you gotta have like Easter eggs. Remember, like in Predator 2, when he goes onto the ship and he sees all the skulls, and you get to see the alien skull in there. You gotta have like a Care Bear that can.
Do you know there's people that hated that?
Did they?
Yeah, there's people that hated that alien skull being there. I'm like,
Dude,
that's
that was dope,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah, that was dope.
I mean, that was like the first nod of like having it like those two worlds collide,
Right, and they did in the comics anyway. So it just was like total.
the comic hadn't come out yet. It was like
You
I
sure?
think, I'm positive.
I don't think
Because
it's
it-
positive.
Oh my god. Because it was
Universe, what's up?
I even think that maybe even that movie scene might have sparked
like
the
that in there,
interest
Tokume.
for like
Something
you know
like that.
it was almost like to see like what people would gauge, you know, having those two IPs collide. Because like I
could have sworn, like seriously, I could have sworn the comic was before it.
Here,
though.
let's
Yeah,
ask
find
the
out,
internet.
because
Well,
I just
wasn't
could have
big into
sworn.
comics then either, but I couldn't remember. Like, I don't think.
Because
Yeah.
I saw that in the theater and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking crazy. Okay. Alien versus Predator
BloodBone.
comic.
See if he comes back. I hope maybe he's having computer problems.
It's got to be
Maybe
his
I did-
internet.
Maybe I did talk his ear off, and he's like, "I'm
No,
never
you're
coming
fine,
on that
dude.
show again."
No, Jimmy's a good dude.
Can we do two? Let's make two ones. Yeah, let's do that.
If anything, it was his internet, or he had to pick up Anna and forgot. I don't know.
He probably like, I don't want to interrupt him. I'll just leave.
Oh, it was this dude. It was the same year.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
that's probably
it was
why.
literally the same. It was literally the same year. Yeah.
I wonder because, dude. I mean, we all know comics get made ahead of time, and movies
Yeah, well,
obviously are in post production. Maybe they were kind of toying with doing them both
Yeah.
right away anyway.
Yep.
That's
Could also
cool.
be the prop department too. He'd be like, well, you know, we had this thing laying here. Fuck it, throw
Yep.
it.
No, I like to think of it as kind of being a planned thing.
The show, there's gonna be one.
Because if you think about it, that's also a great way to get the people to cross promote. Like go buy the comic, kids. It's in the movie. Like that's what Marvel should have done. So
Yeah, they should've did that.
that's a good way to do that. Because yeah, like Billy's right. When I saw that, I'm like, oh snap! Like I was like,
dude,
oh,
that was
psyched.
dope, dude.
Yeah.
Like even like and him handing him the flintlock pistol. That was the other thing that like
Dude. Yeah.
was like sparked so much interest. Dude, my buddy did like a mini comic back in high school based off of that idea where a predator goes back to the old west and dies, but before he dies he gives a fucking dude from the old west a fucking Uzi. Because you know, like, because they can almost like time travel at the same time. You know, it's like it's space and time, like they can travel like between. So like, yeah, he gives a fucking dude from the old west a fucking Uzi, and the guy from the old west is like, what the fuck? And like he pulls the trigger, and it's like, he's like, oh my god, like fucking.
I just thought that he won that gun from somebody, like, and
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
old. But I thought he was just old.
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean, I think it's I think it's a trophy. You know, because like that whole thing
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
you know
it's a
them
trophy.
like
Right, it's a
doing
trophy. Right. No, it is. But I mean, I never looked into it that much. I didn't know they could time travel. So maybe they can. I don't know. But I just thought it would be.
Or it might have just been a play on my buddy's like little comic thing. But
And it might have been, which is still cool though. But that's the flintlock gun. I was excited about that too because I'm like, oh, dude, the next one's gonna be like a pirate one. They're gonna go back and I'm like, that's gonna be so cool. And I'm like, they could do a samurai one. They could like when I was a kid, I'm thinking of all these cool Predator stories. They didn't do any of them.
Yeah.
That's why I like the concept of the Prey one. At least it takes place like in a different time, in a different, you know, like it's cool.
Yeah,
like because it
different
shows
era.
that Predators have always come here.
That's one thing that Melon has. They have some pretty dope layouts.
Well, you can do custom layouts in StreamYard.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's damn light. You gotta fight with it.
I got a Predator versus Wolverine the other day.
How is that?
I mean, I can't read them, but I'm confused. I didn't, and I know they
I want to just come over your house and read you some bedtime stories, Jason.
I mean, I could read them. It would just take so long that I have stuff to do. Like, it doesn't take me 15 minutes to read a comic. It takes me 15 hours. But, and obviously it doesn't take that long, but it still takes a long time. But still, and I know they did this in Aliens vs. Predator. I always thought predators only came to hunt during hot environment times. Hot, like when it's hot. Because in Predator versus Wolverine,
I think that
he's
was
in
something
Canada.
I think that they were trying to establish that, but it wasn't something that necessarily
Stuck.
stuck. Yeah, because it's like you think about like AVP the movie, like isn't that like in fucking
Yeah, it's in Alaska
in Alaska,
Antarctica,
yeah.
like Antarctica. Yeah.
So like I think that was something they were trying to play with, because they're like, first he hunted in the jungle, now he's hunting in the concrete jungle.
Right, and that was cool. Dude, I like Predator 2. People can suck it.
Oh, dude,
I gotta go back and watch that one. I think I hear it's really
Like,
underrated.
It's underrated. Like, yes, there's corny
Dude,
parts in it.
It's
Arnold's
the only
tough act
other
to
good
follow,
action
man.
movie with Danny Glover, dude. Like,
It's
besides Lethal Weapon, yeah.
like,
And it's got, dude, it's got Jamaican.
come back, Jimmy.
It's got. He was probably sitting there talking to himself.
Oh, was he?
It's
Yeah,
probably got.
no, like, all of a sudden you were gone, man. So
It's
like,
probably
come
got
back.
Jamaican. It's got that Jamaican gang.
The other side.
Crazy Screwface. Don't mess with Screwface. I'm like,
The other side.
Screwface. That's the worst name ever.
We need to send them the link. Do we need to send you the link again, Jimmy? Because all of a sudden you were gone.
Yeah, send him the link again.
But yeah, dude, it even has Bill Paxton in it.
Yeah.
Like,
That's right. Yeah.
Great movie. It's a fun movie, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yes,
Danny Glover versus a Predator. Oh, he'd be dead, without a doubt.
He's too old for that shit.
He's too old for that shit, dude.
Everyman. I think that's the thing. You had Arnold, and then then you had the Everyman.
Yeah.
right.
I
Yeah,
can't send you
and-
messages, Jimmy, because I'm not verified.
I need to.
Oh.
I need to
I'll
have
send it
this. I need to have this. This arrowhead
You're gonna have to
analyzed, and they're like, "This is made from a composite. It's not from materials found on Earth."
I've never seen this metal anywhere before. Doctor lady. Dude, that movie's cool, man.
Very.
Wrong one. I'm clicking on YouTube. Like, how come I'm not highlighting?
I mean,
send
Tokame
Jimmy.
says, I think the point they were trying to make with the flintlock and older weapons is that the predators have been hunting in our lands for centuries. Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
got.
see a medieval or a pirate. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool, but at the same time, it's like when they're like, I got a laser. It's like, fuck you, man. Like, you fucking cheater.
No, that link should still work.
Yeah.
Well, and then it was cool, like how the further it went along, how they established the predator weapon lore. The way it works, like with predators, is the more dangerous the prey, the more tech they're allowed to use.
Yeah.
So like the less threat you are. I mean, because they could go all out with and that's why they were fighting an army, like military guys. So that's why they were using the shoulder cannons and the blades and like everything.
Yeah.
But like it's actually like when you go up against like cops or whatever, you start using actually like less tech so that you can gain more honor from it.
Mhm.
Right. Like, look at Prey, and I know that's not really a full-on quote-unquote Predator, but it's a Predator movie, and they use less tech
I thought
in
it
Prey.
was a Predator movie.
And not like you notice they never call him the Predator. Like the word Predator really is never used. It's the illegal thing, dude. It is a Predator movie without the name.
Wait,
That's why they had to call it Prey.
are you really?
Yeah.
Because Prometheus is an aliens movie, but doesn't have the name Alien. in
Right.
it,
But he has the rights to the aliens.
so like
The studio didn't there was like some legal issues going on, I think, and so the studio couldn't use Predator name. Like that's why he looks a little different than compared to other. Granted, all Predators look different anyway, but yeah, dude, it's not like there was. But it is a Predator movie. You know what I mean?
Jimmy's back.
there's Jimmy.
There he is.
Yeah, I was like in another realm or something.
Jimmy was in the other side.
It showed me the graphic that you have for your background. With like, I couldn't see anybody else, but I could still see the chat. And I'm like, if the stream
He
disappeared,
was in
why-
another realm.
who is the chat talking to?
He was.
And then I realized, I was the ghost the whole time. I was like,
The bones never lie.
I was
Yeah,
dead the
I
whole
went.
time.
Oh, I was gonna say while you're rearranging, I was gonna show off. This is the newest
Oh yeah.
card I did for the board game. It's a
Oh, nice.
it's an AI politician.
Oh, that's hilarious.
that would probably do a lot better than current politicians.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's give it a go.
But like, like since he's a politician, he's obviously an old dude, and that's why he's got like a CRT television for TV.
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
then,
clever.
But then he, the face that he uses is like a hot, like young dude. Yeah, like
It's clever. I like it. Nice
He's
job,
got
Billy.
TikTok filter. Or...
Yeah.
Where is it at? I like.
And then I even made his hand kind of like an older, like so it's not like super like. I tried to keep like even the tech kind of like low tech, because he's a. He's an old robot. He's an old robot. He's like politicians are supposed to be. But he's like, oh, I gotta use a young man's like hot face to like as my thingy.
Right.
So you're
Well,
saying
it's
here,
like
but the site in Alaska was originally a tropical environment. It was. It used to be.
Kind of like Val Kilmer. But yeah, but it's still cold when they go there.
But that's the temples under the ice. They're going there to the temple. But the temple was.
It's still like to me when I saw it, I'm like, wait, what? And it was just like it threw me off because like in every other movie, they're like, and today it grows hot. Like it's always insanely hot, and then all of a sudden they're in Antarctica or Alaska or whatever, and I'm like, eh.
I'd also like to point out that if we now have a picture to go with what Billy thinks is a hot gentleman.
Oh well, no, I mean,
Like, oh, so when you're picturing a hot gentleman, this is what's in your
Now we
head.
know who to set Billy up with.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Does anyone out there look like a young Val Kilmer?
I'm pretty proud of this though. I mean, I think it came out good.
Yeah.
No,
I love that hand.
Yeah, the hand came out.
The hand came out dope, dude.
The hand came out nice.
Yeah, it looks like a Derek Hess hand a little bit.
You should look up Derek Hess. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a compliment, trust me.
That'd be crazy if you were like, you're in court and that's your lawyer. Fucking robot.
Yeah,
walks in,
he like
what
shows
the
up like,
fuck?
hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hello, Billy. Are you attracted to me?
Fucking
We know what you need.
They only came because the beacon was set off. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they said.
It's still cold.
That's true. Yeah.
Makes me mad.
Billy
Cold.
likes the man that have really lush lips. Look at those lips, man.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Like strong jawline, I mean, you can tell that like he doesn't have stubble, but he's got kind of like the little bit of like growth going on. It's like a little.
You got the
Scratchy.
Roman chin and everything. Look at that.
Hi,
Damn.
Billy. How you doing, Billy?
Vote for me, kids.
For me, Billy. Kids?
You're-
What?
you're number one, Billy.
Kids can't vote.
Vote for me, kid.
Well,
Get them while they're young.
vote for me, youngsters.
I'm hip.
What are you?
Okay, you can bring Jason back up. Actually, I'm gonna.
Why me?
I am gonna draw, but I'm gonna switch between stuff, so it's gonna be black screen for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yoink. Oh no, did we lose? No, Jimmy's there. Okay. Like, no, not again. He fell into the pocket dimension. No.
No.
Jimmy, no.
Jimmy, come back.
Not bacon, beacon. Yeah, it could be bacon.
Could be bacon.
Hey, if it was bacon, I can understand the Predators going there.
Who's cooking the bacon?
They're like, we like some bacon.
You motherfuckers overcooking the bacon. We're shutting this shit down.
Yeah, still.
Everybody
like-
likes bacon.
Yeah, even a Predator likes bacon. Come on. I don't know if they'll ever do a good Predator alien movie again.
I
Still
remember
waiting.
seeing Requiem in the theater, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, Predator 2 was good.
Yeah, no,
No, he said. Oh yeah,
Aliens
yeah,
versus
that one-
Predator, the sequel to that one, Requiem,
Yeah, that
Which
one
is like-
sucked.
which is like a stupid like teen horror drama, some shit.
Yeah,
with, like aliens in it and the Predator.
but
Is
I
that the
will
one
say,
with the son and the father.
Yeah.
that, see, I did like the fact.
Bad boy, Chad. You leave me alone. No one understands me. And
I did like the beginning where they killed the kid, because it's like, oh, they're gonna kill anybody at this point. But yeah, it was like a teen drama thing. It's like, yeah. And also, dude, every scene was like closing your eyes when the Predator was. It's like there was
Oh,
blackness. It, like even like I have a hard time seeing. I can't imagine everybody else. Like
yeah, it
I was
was.
like, this is.
I saw that
crazy.
shit in the theaters, dude, and I
Wait.
was like, what?
Jason just said he had to close his eyes because there was a lot of black on the screen.
Yes.
Disavow.
No, look at this.
Right.
Man,
Wow.
that's just too much black for me.
Too much black for me. I like my black hexagon black.
The part that was almost made it worth it seeing in the theater when he's trying to escape with the chick, and then the fucking predator blade, flies and just staples her to the wall.
Yeah, dude.
That was dope.
I like it whenever they kill people or things that you're not supposed to.
That's how you know it's like a serious, like they don't care who dies.
Mm-hmm.
But so they don't always do that.
So I switched up my drawing because I was like, oh man, my first time on JBot's stream, and I'm drawing a girl skinny dipping underwater, and I look over at Billy.
He's like, look at this booty cheeks.
And it's almost a tangent. She's like, touch the booty.
And it's glowing. Man, those farts are radioactive.
Bink. Shut down. I'm drawing a naked guy jumping in the air, so it's
Yeah. A lot of nudity on this screen.
This is one of them streams, huh? I don't want to draw.
Man, I like the color in that blue skin. I like the way you rendered that for her shoulder and her arm.
Yeah.
I think the response is thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is good.
Like
Yeah, I know.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
That's what a confident artist says. Like, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, you like it.
This
Good.
is one of the trading cards for Goblin Girl. The one EJ Moore just drew this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. I like it.
I need more
EJ's
BloodBone.
good,
I
dude.
don't know what his feet look like.
He is.
It needs more what?
I'm trying to figure out what his BloodBone's feet look like.
Oh,
They look like feet.
I
Now I
thought you
can't-
said discreet. I was like,
Oh,
oh.
discreet.
Now I can't get like having cute animals getting stabbed and like to see what they would bleed. Like you'd have to have another one that like gets stabbed and like like beanbag popcorn or whatever like spills out of them or some shit. Like oh god,
Oh no!
oh god.
Oh, he has like
Like a beanie baby
Me baby, yeah.
stabbed.
What else is there? There's fluff, beans, cotton.
Beans.
What about like a foamy, like a memory foam type material?
Yeah, memory foam. Oh yeah, see, yeah, you could have like a little pinata. Like he gets stabbed and then the candy comes out. He's all,
Oh, that'd be good.
It's all candy corn.
it's all candy corn.
It's like no one's eating this shit. Nobody likes candy corn.
Plague
I love-
likes candy corn.
I love candy corn.
You people are evil.
Oh God, what?
Why do you hate yourselves? Why?
Dude, it's just sugar.
No, they do something to it that makes it taste like
Candy
whale-
corn.
No, like whale semen.
You've had well semen to go.
Yeah, that's how I know candy corn tastes like whale semen. Okay.
Well, that totally changes up Jonah and the well story now.
I think it's so crazy that like one of the most valuable like ingredients that gets put even in modern perfume is called ambergris, and it's whale puke.
Ah, I
When
should have
they-
gone with Moby Dick. That would have been funnier.
There we go.
And I guess that like fishermen will find it out on the like because it's like you can't like look for it. I mean you can't like it's not like a readily available source that you can just like get. Like they have to like fishermen will find it and they'll see these big blobs like of like fucking because basically it's like the stomach acid in the throat or whatever and like it's buoyant. Like once they throw it up, it like floats to the top and has a very distinct look. So it's like fishermen that are out there on the sea, when they see that ambergris floating, they know that it's probably going to be the fucking biggest payday of the year because the shit is so expensive because it's in the most expensive perfumes that you can buy. Those ones that are like tens of thousands of dollars for like 2 ounces of it and shit.
Well, that's where James Cameron got the idea for the Avatar 2 with the whales.
Yeah,
I still haven't seen that yet.
you're not wasting. Yeah, you're good.
I
You're
liked the first Avatar.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the second one. I thought it was good.
Right on. See, but dude, I like things that like where you don't have to take it too seriously. Like it's just fun, you know? Like I mean, people always give me shit, but like I like, dude, I love the Van Helsing movie, dude.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Billy,
yeah.
you know I don't like to have
it.
fun.
I like the Van Helsing movie. I thought it was cool when it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I love One Piece, dude. Like I like fun stuff.
And I will say, you liked One Piece before everyone like One Piece.
Jumped on the
Yeah.
bandwagon.
Yeah.
Well,
I like
I
all
can't
the
say that, dude.
pieces.
It was a worldwide phenomenon.
No, I know that, but
I-
nobody ever talked about it. But you, I
Yeah.
never heard of it until
Oh,
you
dude.
had mentioned it.
When
So.
Dan messaged me at like
We're not into
midnight,
manga.
he's like, "I just watched One Piece and it was really good." I was just like, I texted him back, redemption, or not redemption, but I was just like, validation.
Validation.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
I like-
the anime as much as the live action.
That's the same thing he said. Like, I'm just like, and he's like, dude, it was like Pirates of the Caribbean meets like an action adventure movie. I was like, so you're saying it's like the cartoon? Right on. Okay, I get it. He's like, and there was this like really cool character, like there was like fighting. I was like, yeah, that's Mihawk. Yeah, he's in the show. Like,
My favorite was I couldn't tell the gender of that one kid that wanted to be the Marine. I'm like,
oh, Kobe.
My
Yeah.
wife, Anna and I were both watching it going, I'm like, I think that's a girl being a guy. She goes, no, I think that's just a guy who looks very feminine. And we were going back and forth trying to figure it out. So then I sent her a text in the middle of the night. And she sent me a text in the middle of the night and she's like, yeah, you're right. It was a girl being a guy. And I responded, validation.
Wait, is it it was a girl being a guy?
Yeah, it was a transgender female being a dude. Yeah, see? That's
Oh.
all, I mean, she was pretty convincing. And I was like, damn.
No,
Like-
oh no, because like Kobe's definitely. Oh yeah, because in the cartoon, I think it's.
No, he's got a big
He's-
head, little kid.
Yeah,
in the
and
anime.
he's just. I mean, he's like a very weak boy.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they had him played by a woman.
Yeah.
Weak
Like,
son.
how,
There goes one viewer.
right. How weak can we make him? Wow.
I say one
No,
viewer.
well, I mean, and I said this to Dan too. Like, One Piece, even for it's one of those art styles that, like, I even like when people go like, "Oh, all anime looks the same." I'm like, dude, you look at One Piece. That's not a traditional anime style
It's
at
not.
all.
That's why it stands out so well.
And that's I know, and that's one of the reasons why I like it. But I know at the same time that it's a very divisive art style. Like if you're not into like, and that's the thing with like kind of like anime and manga. Like it's just the same as comics. It's like it's hard to read a comic where you don't dig the art.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know, like
that's
I mean,
true.
like it's got to be a really good comic for you to get through it if you're not really feeling the artist. Because like, I read Walking Dead for like the first 20, 30 issues when it had the original artist, and as soon as they switched artists, I was like, yeah, I'm out, man. Like I'm out.
Oh, Tony Moore.
Yeah. I was like the original artist was like so good, and now you went with this guy that's basically just doing like it felt like it was like a storyboard style. Like it wasn't really rendered, and it was really really rough, and like I was just like, yeah, like I'm not. This just feels like layouts.
Yeah, you already had a standard set.
Yeah. But you know, I feel like, I mean, a lot of people that aren't into the One Piece thingy, like they're not into Oda's style, and like I totally get that.
I didn't like it till I understood what it was. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and I was like, oh, this is whatever, and then like looked at it now.
They all have like
after
noodle
getting-
arms and stuff, and everybody's really long, you know. And
Yeah,
and-
but also
and
like looking at it now, especially after getting to the cartoons and the Fleischer stuff and the classic Disney stuff and stuff, I've been looking and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's
it is.
a manga and Fleischer put
Fleischer.
together.
Yes,
It's manga and Popeye is what
Yeah.
it is. And
I
I
know,
was like,
with
dude,
the
I get it.
with basically, and then it is, and it's like the structure of a classic Pirates movie meets like Dragon Ball Z.
And don't forget Gilligan's Island. Yeah, he's basically he's just basically Gilligan. You know, he's got the hat and everything. You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was like,
That's
oh,
why I
yeah,
tell
he's doing
people-
this, like, Fleischer
It's,
shit.
it's
This is
cool
like
too because I've even seen some
classic.
interviews when Oda finally got to meet I can't remember his name, the guy that created like Dragon Ball Z. He's like a lot of people don't realize this. He's like, but like Dragon Ball Z was like my entire childhood, and like I dreamed of like one day being able to like do something like of like in that vein, and the fact that like I'm considered at like the same level as him now is just like blows my
Because it
fucking
is
mind.
like Dragon
you know?
Ball and Dragon Ball Z put together.
Yeah.
Because you have the power fantasies in it, and I've never read it. I've just
And the
that's why I
level up,
absorbed
like as
her-
the series goes, like he keeps getting like he hits these like milestones of like strength, you know.
but they're on a journey, just like classic Dragon Ball.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. You have the power stuff like Dragon Ball Z, but you also have to
Toriyama.
focus
God,
on
that
the
fucking
on the adventure, like a classic Dragon Ball. I'm a fan of classic Dragon Ball. I'm not a
Yeah,
big fan
yeah.
of Z too much.
You don't like Z? Like I like Z. I like Z
It's
all
okay.
the way up until the
you know.
like just after like the Cell saga. Like you know.
Yeah, that's probably I'm with you. I'm with you. I feel like it got too ridiculous when they started charging shit for 3 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, fully. Yeah.
I'm
Totally.
like, all right, but then Dragon Ball like had like comedy and shit, and they're like, let's go around. They had the cool vehicles, and you know what I mean. I'm more of a fan of Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z.
Well, and One Piece, it in a lot of ways too. It even follows the style of how it was delivered on TV as Dragon Ball. They do a full season like during the year, and then they release a movie every summer. And they've released like a movie every summer for like the last 12 years. Like you know they do season, movie, and I was just like, man, this is fucking
that's like
dope.
Fairy Tale. What's the one where they're always fighting the zombies?
High School to Dead.
Oh no, there's another anime where it's a little boy. His sister gets bitten. She's turned, and
Oh, I don't think I probably know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've
real
ever seen
big
it.
and popular right now.
Hmm.
And they just released it in the movie theaters too of another movie. But this is why I tell everybody, man, create an IP, dude, an intellectual property, because One Piece started out as a rubber pirate toy. He made a figure, and it was a stretchy like Armstrong pirate. And then he decided to make a manga out of it, and then it got licensed out for an anime. And 1,500 episodes later, 15 years later, or whatever.
Yeah.
Now it's a live action. This dude is rolling in the dough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, One Piece is totally kind of like a Lupin style too. Like that's a very beloved
I seen
franchise.
One of the new ones that CGI and looks fucking amazing. I gotta find out which one it is.
Isn't it
The
the
latest
same?
Lup-
Isn't that a live action now on Netflix with the
I think they did a live action movie, but I don't know if they did a
it's
a
with
series
Thief,
at all.
right? He's a French.
Yeah,
thief?
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
They
He's
made
a
a
French
live
thief.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what they call Series 15, the hand drawn animation on it, Jay, is like so sick, and it's like the whole series takes place in Italy,
Ooh.
and oh man, it's so fucking good.
Dude, I
Like,
remember watching fucking Castle of Cagliostro so much on
Yeah,
Sci-Fi
dude.
Channel when they would do the Japanimation.
Yeah, I love me
blocks
some
and
Lupin. I'm
that
a
and fucking,
huge
the
fan.
main Tank Police.
Oh
and
yeah.
Project Echo.
Shiro Masamune,
Yeah,
Tank Police.
I got Dominion Tank Police the comic right here at my shin.
I was watching that. on YouTube. It was hilarious. They're chasing the dude and they're fucking blowing up buildings, trying to shoot him with the fucking tank.
Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's
seen it in
hilarious.
so long.
It's how
Well,
stop
and her-
you! The guy
her-
doesn't stop. He pulls away, and then they're chasing this dude in the tank. Fucking
Dude, her
going
little
through buildings.
her little mini tank Bonaparte was the like sickest design ever. I was like, dude, it's like
Yeah.
she's got like a metal slug tank. This thing is
Uh-huh.
fucking dope.
Oh yeah, Metal Slug.
It's like a tank that would like fit in your living room and shit. It's just like this short little squatty fucking one man fucking tank. Like even
It's the Prius of tanks.
even the barrel was like only like
Who
a
Who
yard
made that?
long or whatever.
who made your tank? Fiat.
Right? I know that was so funny. I know they'd be like chasing the criminals and fucking tearing up the fucking roads and shit with their fucking tank treads. People like, oh my god, like, god damn you, tank police!
The mayor's mad at you guys. Okay, and then something happens. We need to take police.
That was kind of like Ghostbusters.
Yeah, yeah. Shiro, man, like all of his like buddy cop, buddy military stuff is like, because like Appleseed. People are like, oh, well, what's Appleseed about? I'm like, it's a military movie that's like a buddy movie where it's like a guy and a gal that like are team members, and it's just like, oh, what's Ghost in the Shell? I'm like, it's a buddy cop show like that's in Japan and in the cyber future, because it's like mostly about like the Major and Bateau, and they have like a team, but it's like it's pretty much a fucking buddy cop thingy. And same thing with like Dominion Tank Police. Like there's another little team of like people. Like he loves doing little military or slash like law enforcement team books, and I was just like, I was all into it. Here we go. Let's fix some of this here.
I'm gonna attempt to put some veins on his arms. Yeah, I don't like it. Never mind. Forget. Yeah, fuck, man. I didn't know Miyazaki worked on Castle Cagliostro.
Yeah, man, that was his first feature-length film that he ever worked on after doing just TV for a long time. He actually even did a couple. He did 2 episodes of the '70s Lupin show. And what's funny is the 2 episodes that he did. One of them is about this. Like a criminal organization taking over a city and then stealing a bunch of stuff, and the robots that and they use these robots to do their crimes that Lupin has to fight. And dude, they are the robots from Castle in the Sky, the ones with the arms and the long arms and the wings.
Yeah,
like that was where he actually first used that idea. And then just used it again in his own movie later. Like when I saw the episode of Lupin, I was like, wait, those are the robots from Castle in the Sky. Well, it's Miyazaki. Like he gets to use his own ideas wherever he wants again.
Yeah, I got that art book. That's a dope book. I got that.
Maybe they're a connected universe.
Maybe.
If he's the little, what's the little from Castle in the Sky? Is the same little thing in Nausicaa that she's running all around with? That little thing with the big ears.
Oh yeah, it's like a little fox squirrel thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got inspired to put a fox in my book from
Nice.
Miyazaki.
Yeah, I got one in one of my ideas too. One of my many ideas that I'm like, I'm gonna do this book, and then I started working on Berserker, and I was like, I think I'm gonna do this one instead. But the other ones will definitely be like a kid's story time book. Let's see what this guy's outfit looks like. I'm trying to find out what it's like. Nothing's like clear.
This is your playlist, right? Or is this like Melon music?
It's my playlist.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is so much better than Feed the Ducks.
How dare you? How? Take that back.
How dare you, sir? Shoulder's doing something. I'm not sure what it's doing.
Even Pete Zametti feeds the ducks, man. He knows. He knows.
He knows what's up. The Ducks, what's up, homie?
Right. He knows what's good for him. He knows what the chat wants.
Seed is off the hook, badass. I gotta get those. I was trying to find the books, but fuck, man, they're expensive.
Appleseed.
The story is so hardcore. Only 10% of the citizens are actual humans. The rest are bioengineered. I love that series.
Yeah. It's my favorite comic book like of all time.
Do you mean manga?
What I love about the Japanese media is that there's limitation. Their media limitations are very minor, which means creators have crossovers with limited legal constraints. I love it.
Yeah.
It's a manga.
Which just means comic in Japanese.
I love their.
Yeah, well, good thing we're in America.
Yeah, good thing we're in America. USA. USA.
I gotta wait for ink to dry. So ridiculous.
Boo.
Oh.
Battle Angel's dope too. I got 3 of those volumes here.
I have Orion. from Hayao
Yeah.
Miyazaki. I mean, from Hayao Miyazaki, from Shiro Masamune.
Yep.
What's that one?
It's like his fantasy book, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds badass.
Yeah.
I showed this one. Let's show some.
Yeah, I got to write. Like, well, basically, I got my whole Shiro. I mean, since Appleseed's my favorite comic, Shiro is like pretty much my favorite comic book artist. So I got my whole Shiro collection right here.
So this is Kenichi Sonata.
Oh yeah, I have one of his books.
Oh yeah.
This is,
Didn't I turn you on to Kenichi?
you did. You told me who it was. I loved him.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
years.
yeah.
'Cause I was like Bubblegum Prices, Project Echo, and you're like, and Gunsmith.
That's all the same guy, dude.
That's what he was saying. He was saying that you were naming all that, so he went and got it.
I'm like, that's all the same dude. This one's pretty neat.
Yeah.
He's gonna say a lot of stuff from is it Gal Force, or I want to say
Gal
I think,
Force, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Gal Force. They just didn't know how to spell it, so they put 2 fucking L's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you too. Like, I had a poster. I had never even seen Gal Force, but I had a poster for that, like, on my wall in high school, because like they had it at the comic shop, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this? Like, I want this."
Yeah, I love
Buy
this
that
retro
Gal Force
style,
poster.
dude. This retro anime style. Fuck, I'm all
Yeah.
in, man. I love that style.
Jimmy, do you have Shiro's Black Magic, that comic?
No, I think it's just Orion's the only one I've been able to get.
Yeah, Black Magic is actually the precursor to Ghost in the Shell. It's like it's the one that ties Appleseed and Ghost in the Shell into the same universe.
I thought Black Magic was the robot chick.
Yeah, it's a robot chick, but I'm just saying it in the comic book, in a helicopter, like when the cops are about to like go after like the robot that's out on the loose.
Yeah.
You see Major Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell sitting in the fucking helicopter and shit.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Some of these expressions, like, fuck, man, this is great.
Well, the book I've been trying to collect now, but it's not Shiro, but is Akira.
Dude, the box set is dope for that, dude. It's so good.
They're bigger, aren't they?
It
Aren't they
comes
bigger?
with goodies and shit and everything. It comes with like a fake animation cell and like a capsule core patch inside of it and like fucking little
Probably my
fold out
favorite
posters.
Shiro book.
Damn.
Intron Depot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Intron Depot.
Yeah.
Man, I used to have that book so long ago. I got rid of it.
Dude, I got these 3. I lucked out, man. Like, the guy had the first 3 volumes.
Oh shit! Yeah,
And,
that's
it was like I found him on Macari. I never used Macari, and I just was like searching for it. And he's like, "Yeah, I just don't use them anymore. They've been sitting on my shelf for like years." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I think I paid $60."
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's pretty cool. Carney, yeah.
And then it has
What's
this.
it-
This
I'm
was a
not-
neat little bonus
I don't know what
that
that is.
was inside.
It's a website.
Oh.
It's like eBay.
Yeah, it's like eBay, but like I don't know. I mean, sometimes you might not get the highest grades if you're searching for quality, but they have a lot of like stuff on there that at good prices.
oh, that actually came in one of the mangas, Ghost in the Shell comic
Yeah.
book
Yeah.
format.
Yes, it is.
I used to
Dark
have
Horse.
that. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I do like I usually do a Google search for
You remember?
comics and stuff
You
in the
remember?
card.
I think there was like 6 of them, because like Ghost in the Shell and Appleseed came out in regular comic book form, here in the States, and they had Art Adams do like 6 covers for Appleseed that like came out in a row.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
2
so
and
it's
3
trippy, like,
are
seeing.
are different fucking sizes. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you? I mean, it's cool they're bigger, but I'm just like, you put them on the shelf, they don't line up. It's like, what the fuck, man? This is when he started doing all kinds of random CG
Now it
stuff.
sucks. Fucking Shiro, all he does is fucking porn.
Oh.
Because he's still putting out like books like Intron Depot and stuff like that, where it's just basically like his ideas and like sketches and stuff. He doesn't do any sequential anything anymore, but it's all like just straight hentai, like just fucking hardcore
like
fucking
drawn
hentai.
Yeah, I should have got, like, my buddy got me these, which was cool. But I wish he would have. I wish they would have just got me all the volumes of Battle Angel. These are the ones I'm gonna collect. Like, if a manga's like this, I'm gonna buy it.
That's another one, dude. The box set for Battle Angel is so fucking good.
Big fucking hardcover, man.
Oh, those are from the box set. Yeah.
Yeah. He got me 3, and I was like,
dude, the paper is so good. Dude,
yeah,
that like, I own a lot of manga, like especially some of the box sets and stuff. I think the paper quality and how they printed that for Battle Angel Alita is some of the best manga I've ever seen produced, like in a larger format. Like it's
Blade
like
of the Immortal, Berserk, they're all like that in that format.
Yeah, Blade of the Immortal's underrated. Not that many people talk about it.
I was
so fucking good. Dude.
I was like shocked when I saw like the paper quality for that, and it just makes the black and white inks like pop. It's like so like I wish I knew the terminology for it, because it's like not glossy, but it feels like kind of like magazine paper a little bit, and it's just so sharp and like.
Like it has a laminate on it, or
yeah, it's got like a laminate on it. Yeah,
it's a heavier pound.
It's like thick, like magazine almost, like thick but thicker.
Yeah,
like a high quality.
But it did, yeah, but it doesn't like it's not so glossy that it kind of like reflects in the light too much. You know, like.
It's my
oh, there's the Ghost in the Shell. Yep.
Dude, that was badass.
Yeah. So I don't like mangas because they're tiny. I don't want tiny. I want if they're like this, I'll get them. But yeah, they need to do a record Lotus for like
the Nausicaa set is big like that too. I own that box set.
Yeah, I was eyeballing that.
That's another crazy one. Like I was buying the Nausicaa comic before like I had seen any of Hayao Miyazaki's movies, and then like I remember in high school somebody gave me a VHS dub of My Neighborhood Totoro, but it had no subtitles. And I was like so captivated by this movie, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
What's happening, man?
And then it was like years like later before I knew like that, like, yeah, that's the same guy. I was just like, wait, Nausicaa and Totoro and then this other shit there like Castle Cagliostro, like this is all the same fucking dude. Like man, that's crazy. But yeah, I was like shocked because like I think like Nausicaa's like one of the only times he's ever done like actual sequentials. You know, like I don't think he's done sequentials for like any of his other properties.
Tokame knows. Let's see. Sounds like 110-pound wax print. Tokame knows what's up.
Yep.
Isn't Pat Labor almost in the same universe? I don't
Labar.
think so.
No, Pat Labor's in the I think that's in the Bubblegum universe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because 80 Police, Bubblegum Crisis, and Pat Labor, I think, are all in the same universe.
I thought they pronounced it Labor.
It might be.
Might be, yeah. I'm sure it sounds cooler in Japanese because I was like, that name is stupid.
Patu Labaro.
Paturulebru. They just make shit up. My brother teaches English in Japan. He's like, man, they're just trying to make this shit up. And I'm like, I'm gonna tell them that's not how it's said, man.
Well, it's because they're constrained because like each Japanese character doesn't have a one-letter translation in English. Like every Japanese character represents 2 letters for us, and it's always a consonant vowel. So like their language always goes consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel, consonant vowel. So that's why they have to like when they're like hamburgo, like that's how you say hamburger.
Yeah, hamburgo or hamburger. Yeah, it's fucking. But my brother's like, no, man, like this is how you say it because he teaches English and he's like, and they don't want to change. They just
they don't have exceptions the way that we do. They don't like you can say a. Like it's like nope, like that character is always that sound no matter what. They don't have any like language like written or spoken language exceptions.
Yeah.
So when I was like learning Japanese, I was just like, dude, yeah, no wonder fucking English is one of the hardest fucking languages to learn. Like this is like almost like math. Like Japanese, this is like easy. It's like there's 52 characters. You always pronounce them the same way, no deviations. Like I was just like, man, that's crazy. No silent E's or fucking silent K's and shit.
Yeah.
C and K are basically the same fucking letter, except for when C sounds like an S. Like, fucking, what the fuck? Like,
you mean a PH is a F? What?
Dude, C is a bullshit letter. Once I found that shit, I'm like, dude, C is a bullshit letter. Like, it's just trying to do the job for S and K.
Yep.
What the fuck? in Nordic too. Nordic doesn't have a C. They're just like, yeah, we don't do that C shit. We just got the K and the S. We're fine.
Yeah, because you don't need to see.
Remember, man, C's for cookie, homie.
C's for cookie.
It's good enough for me.
Cookie having asses.
Ooh, look
I
at that
remember
chick.
seeing Nausicaa when I was a kid, man. Like we rented it from like the movie store on like
Yeah.
Beta. I seen that thing like a ton of times because I used to always rent it. And then like it wasn't probably until like 10 years ago or maybe like 10 years ago I was like,
Yeah, well, it was kind of
that's
a
what it
lost.
is?
It was kind of a lost. Well, because like it went under a different name. It was just called Valley of the Wind.
Mhm.
Like when it
Yeah.
originally released here, the comic was called Nausicaa, but the movie property was just called Valley of the Wind. So it was like almost kind of hard to find a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know it was called Nausicaa for years, man.
Yeah,
I
I
was
didn't
like-
know how to. I didn't know how to pronounce it because, like I said, I had the comic and like I was like Neuka.
Got some dots on
Nail.
there, man. You got some.
Well, because it's got umlauts above like two of the
Yeah.
letters and shit. Like,
No.
I just kept going in the video store. Y'all got that cartoon, the one where the girl's on the glider and her skirt keeps blowing up? Just see the booty. That one.
I like the airplanes in that too. Like how the front of the airplane is
Yeah,
like a
like-
revolver. It's just like
Almost
a
like
huge
World War
fucking-
II, kind of
Big
Star
old gun.
Warsy.
Yeah, it's just like a
Yeah.
big revolver gun on the front of it. Yeah, he's really into his airplanes.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
loves
a really
airplanes,
nice-
doesn't he? Do you have pants? Or is it a singlet? I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
this out.
because it's aeroplane. Airplane. What's that song by Red Hot Chili Peppers? It's in aeroplanes. I hate that band.
Really?
All around- all around-
Aeroplane.
Yeah.
That it? What do you think about?
That band sucks. Anthony Kiedis can suck it.
You know, it's one. You know,
Really?
this is crazy.
Yep.
Like I'm trying to think, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and even like U2.
I
Suck.
loved them in
I've
high
nev-
school, man.
I never would like, you know what I mean? Like I never like ran into somebody ever and was like, dude, man, Chili Peppers is like shit, or like, dude, U2 is my favorite band. Like I never ever like fucking ran into anybody that ever said that. But it's like the band's everywhere. Like it's like, is this even real?
U2 was probably my favorite band in high school. Like,
Yeah, I liked them
was
too.
really into that shit. I mean,
liked
it
them.
was like up until they did Zeropa, and I was just like, nah, yeah, I'm out. Like,
I thought Mysterious Ways was good. I like that one. That song.
yeah. She
that was-
moves in mysterious ways. Oh,
I used to play that song over and over. And then I like Chili Peppers, man. When Mother's Milk came out,
fuck yeah, dude.
they were playing locally in my town in like a bar. And we snuck in. I was like 14, 15 years old, sneaking in. And
All right,
my
so I have the only 2 Chili Peppers and YouTube fans fucking
Yeah.
ever on my.
So I got to see them when they were like, you know, early on. Mother's Milk, you know, was already out, but it was pretty early on. They were playing small gigs.
The only band I've ever seen when they were small is I got to see Green Day actually
yeah.
play at our local bowling alley, and
Yeah.
Billy Joe was actually like trying to hand out like
Demo CDs?
demo tapes. Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was funny because like me and my friends, like we were in high school and trying to be little shits, and we were like trying to be cool, and he came up, he's like, yeah, you guys want our demo tape? I'm like, yeah, no thanks, man, like it's cool. I'm like,
Oh,
oh.
No,
we couldn't even really hear him. It was in a bowling alley, so it was like they were competing with bowling pins, like crashing and shit.
yeah, I saw them at a little tiny little venue here in town, and we went in to go see them, and there was maybe 50 people there, and he had a table set up, and their demo was photocopied.
Yeah.
It was in black and white. It said Green Day, and it was just like hand drawn and
Yep.
photocopy paper. Yeah, and we bought, but they were selling them. They weren't giving them away, but we bought some when I was a kid, and then they had T-shirts and stuff. And we went to school the next day, you know, playing the music, and It was a cassette deck, actually. I don't think it was a CD. I think it was a cassette deck tape that I had, or maybe it was a CD. And then I had the T-shirt, and people are like, "Green Day, what is that? Like, what you care about the Earth?" And
Nope.
nobody knew what it was. I'm like, "Nah, it's
Hell
band.
no,
Let's go
dude.
see."
Punk rock.
You don't
Yeah.
know about this shit.
But then they
You
didn't
don't
get
know about this
they didn't get big
Green Day
until like what 2000.
Dookie was pretty big, dude.
Dookie was pretty big when I was. in
Dookie
high
was pretty
school,
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dookie was big.
And that was like 94 or something like that.
Maybe a little later, maybe 6. I don't know.
Yeah, Heavy Litter, because I think I saw them in 1991 or 92 when I saw them.
That's when I saw them. Yeah. Yeah, they were like, we saw him at the
Dookie.
bowling alley, and it was just like, and then when Dookie came out, I was like, dude, that's the guy we totally snubbed at the bowling alley trying to be all cool and shit. Like,
Well, because you
We're
look cooler than him. You're not wrong.
I mean, I was. I mean, and like, I get really weird around other Billies. I feel threatened. You know,
You feel
like,
threatened? Is that
Fuck you.
Billy Joe?
Is it-
Yeah, I was just,
is that why you're happy he's called Ink Spots and not Billy
Yes.
Spots?
Yes. Well, I mean,
Angela,
and
thanks for tuning in.
well, and the fact that he,
Angela.
like, even in his real life, he's a real boy. The fact that Ink Spots goes as William, and that's,
Right.
I mean, that's the only way me and Perdomo get along. It's the fact that he goes by Will. I'm just like, okay, yeah, good, just keep it that way. Like,
You better keep it that way, buddy. I'm the only Billy allowed around.
Well, because like it's a question that we as Billies like get. It's like people ask like, "Oh, Billy, like, so is your real name William? Like, and have you always gone by Billy?" I'm like, "Yes, I've always been Billy, and I'm never going to be a William or Will." Like, it's almost like as a William, it's like a choice you have to make at a certain point in your life. It's just like, do I keep going as Billy, or do I like become Will or Bill or like some other one of the variants? I'm just like, yeah, no, I am not a.
So
I'm
You're
a Billy for sure.
you're
through and through.
severely threatened by Billy Tucci then.
No, just because he's older than me. So it's like that's okay because I come from a family of like I'm the third Billy in my family and I was always little Billy. So it's like I always had to give like respect to the older Billies,
Respect your Billies.
Yeah, respect your Billies, yeah.
You ever want to see me lose my mind? Call me Jim.
Oh my god, yeah. The only person that's ever called me Bill was my grandma, and I don't know why she would do that. Like
She hated you.
I
Because you love Billy the Kid.
I think that she
Probably banged Billy the
she
Kid.
was just once I got older, she wanted me to like I don't know,
Grow
drop
up.
the Billy or something.
She wanted you to stop dealing in ecstasy and start saying,
Want to just stop calling manga comic books?
He was a fan of the Schoolhouse Rock song. and just,
with this nonsense. Bill.
Bill.
We all know your name's Trenton anyway.
She was getting old and short of breath. and
Trident.
Billy was too much oxygen, so she's went down a Bill.
Yeah.
Too many
Triton.
syllables.
Jesus Christ.
You know better. You
I
know
know.
better, okay?
I know.
Once I learned something. Dog with a bone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I mean, and the reason that I told you too, you're like, why Triton? I'm like, well, because there was like a local art museum that was the Triton Art Museum by where I lived, and it was like one of my first like kind of really like art museum experiences, and I loved going there so much. So it's just like when they're like, oh, pick a nickname for yourself, and I was just like, oh yeah, Triton. And then the next year, fucking Little Mermaid came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm out on this
Well,
nickname.
that's
I'm not
true,
trying
yeah.
to push this nickname.
Little Mermaid.
Well, and at the time, my nickname, like, and it's the one that ended up sticking, was they either called me Casper or Ghost, and I didn't
Right,
like,
and then
and I didn't like Casper at all, and I was just like, well, Ghost I can like deal with, because it's not, I don't know, I'm not a Casper.
Casper's also a very little kid ghost.
Yeah, yeah. And that was just because like, and I got that nickname from my cousins just because I was so white.
Right. And you're still so white.
Yeah.
Powder wasn't out then yet.
Yeah,
Like,
powder,
no,
powder wasn't available.
Yeah.
It's a good
That
movie.
movie
Though.
powder with that
Dude,
White, yeah.
I like his
guy.
superpower though. I always wanted that.
like shooting lightning.
No, you can touch somebody and like touch another person, and then they feel exactly what that thing is feeling, or like
Yeah,
experiencing.
It's like the
Like, I
power
thought
of
that was
empathy. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like well, like the deer was dying, so he makes that dude feel the experience of death. Like that's gnarly, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, people be like, "This is what it's like to be blind."
So he was
my God.
Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Pretty much. Mantis though could just like sleep, like stuff like that. I don't know if she could like be like die, and you feel the
Yeah.
experience of dying.
Is that what Mantis's power set was in the comic too?
I can't remember, and I collected Guardians of the Galaxy. The Valentino run. I collected that. There was some cool stuff in there, actually.
Well, if Mantis had been Michael Jackson's doctor, man might still be alive.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
He's too powerful on methamphetamines. Man, I like that, but it's gonna get covered up by the black. Oh well, that's fine.
I mean, how rich, man, do you think that is to be like, I can't sleep. Well, take some Zyzol. No, you got something better. You got something stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna
I
cost you.
can't wake up. Drink some coffee.
That's what
We got something better.
Death. One messed up and you're gone.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to change that.
Like, so you
Michael
guys
probably knew some shit.
Yeah, you gotta
we
keep-
got off that guy.
You gotta keep chasing that dragon. You know, it's just like, man, this heroine's not doing it for me. Do you got anything stronger? Like,
That don't look right.
I was when I was in the hospital, and they were like, "Are you experiencing any chest pain?" And I was like, "No." She goes, "Okay, well, if you do, let us know. We got some morphine. We can put on drip."
oh, dude, morphine is so good, dude.
So good, dude.
It's so good.
So good.
Heartburn.
Yeah, I started to. I found myself lying, like, "Yes, there's pain." They're like, "Is there pain?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah,
Dude.
dude.
And they put me on it where you could just push the button.
Oh, dude, I started just straight flirting with the nurse. Like, I was just like, you're really good at your job. You know, I like you a lot. You do this job, and my legs are just like crushed and shit. It was like from my car accident. Like they gave me the morphine and shit. And I was just like,
Damn.
man, like yeah, you're really good at your job. I like you a lot. You should come visit me more. And then hit the little button again.
And then they told me it was made from like snake venom or something. I don't know if that was real or not or true.
What? No, morphine's an
No.
opiate. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
dude.
opiate. Yeah,
Um,
it's hospital grade heroin.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I mean,
It's really good.
people are just like,
Have a
yeah,
lot.
morphine is just like, yeah, why do you think there's like fucking so many people are addicted to heroin, man? Like, fucking, it's fucking clinical, fucking refined heroin.
I don't know if I want to keep this Minotaur monster in here.
What's the name of that character you're drawing tonight, Jay?
BloodBone.
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 Nah.
He's got that mask type like the Drifter.
Yeah.
The Grifter?
The drifter.
Or sorry, what's his
Oh.
name again?
Grifter. Like
yeah.
like Dark Gift. He's a grifter.
Like Eric July, he's a grifter.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's
It's
what
a
they keep
vow.
calling him. I'm not saying he is, but yeah, they keep calling him. Apparently, if you give people books and what they pay for, you're a grifter. I don't fucking know. Damn knuckleheads.
You're a grifter, grifting on them money sales.
That
for
sucks with that lawsuit that
That's
Homeboy's in now.
That's
Well, I mean,
stupid.
yes, it's ridiculous. Like the only chance he has really to win it is if because like just because your company is, you know, and the way they even posed it, they're like, we've been known as this thingy, and like that's what, even though our name is like the International Secret
House of
Ministries,
Pancakes or
fucking
something. Right,
whatever, yeah. Unless they have that you know, because they even said, they're like, we've become synonymous with our acronym in the same way that like KFC and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but unless you have that on paper, you can't just say it's like, well, that's just us, you know, like,
Right.
it doesn't matter if you have hats or fucking whatever like that. Like, I mean, there's, you know, even somebody was like saying in chat, like if you look up on Google, there's like 7 other companies that like use that acronym, you know, like unless you trademark the acronym with the name, like they're not going to have much of a legal case.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a dumb. Maybe it's a sign because it's a dumb name.
Holy shit!
He's like, maybe I should change the name of this character.
I am not a fan of that either. That name, it just doesn't really roll off the tongue very well.
I think honestly, if he were to change the name and add, you know, like the standard comic book kind of like beginning part, like the Incredible Isom, like it would actually sound catchier, you know?
Yeah.
Or like Uncanny Isom. You know, Web of Isom.
Incredible Isom.
That might not work.
Ultimate Isom.
Ultimate Isom, yeah. Web of Isom, right?
Peter Parker, the Spectacular Isom.
Detective Comics presents
I know Spectacular Isom. Fantastic Isom.
Well, it might make the book exciting. Oh
my god. Jesus, Jay.
I mean, from what I've heard, he's not wrong.
Man,
I haven't read it.
man. Like
I haven't read it.
I haven't read
If
it.
people like it, that's fine. If people like it, that's fine. I'm not gonna buy it. It's not for me. But I mean, everything that I've seen is like, hey kids, you want to know what a comic looks like? Like this is the most like by the numbers milquetoast looking comic you could ever fucking make. Here you go.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
It's like normies are like, that's what comics look like. Cool.
Well, I mean, dude, hey.
If people like it, that's fine. I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just being honest.
Well, dude, okay.
I'm a nobody. Nobody.
There's plenty of campaigns that are like on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, and all that I see that I'm like, yeah, it looks like a comic, and I'm not insulting it. I'm not insulting it. Like it looks like a comic. Like it's not.
That's a comic book.
That's a comic. Like that. In a way, it's actually a compliment because if it doesn't look like a comic and it's supposed to be a comic, you're doing something wrong in a way. Mm. But it looks like a comic, so you succeeded in your goal to make a comic. Yeah. Is it stand out? It's not standing out. Like it's not like it's not value, but hey, I didn't name names, okay? Just saying.
We're just saying, yeah. I can't stand
comics. Saying it looks like a comic isn't a bad thing.
Comic books that look boring to me. I'm just not down. I'm just not it. I want to see something interesting. I want to see something crazy. I want to see something different. You know, like you grab Isom and then you grab something that like Donald does, and you're just like, dude, like Donald shit is interesting to look at.
Like old, like Superman stuff looks like a comic. Like Superman's a bland whatever character to me. That looks like a comic. It doesn't interest me. But something like, you know, even Wildcats, like, oh, okay, that's like that. Wow, look at that. You know, and I'm not just talking style and stuff, but just as much as like funkiness too with characters and weirdness or whatever. But like something that stands out a little. And I collect plenty of stuff that are just comics.
Like like stands out like a Comedina, a funky Comedina.
Why is Billy here again?
Yeah. Yep. So Isom looks boring.
So what were we saying? Oh yeah.
Read it if I want to go to sleep. I'll be like, all right, here's what's on Isom.
Oh wow.
But like I definitely kind of feel that way about like a lot of kind of like street level heroes. Like you have to like there's a particular thing you have to hit right for me because I'm just like, yeah, I need something a little more than just like a dude that's like, you know, I mean that's, you know, because like Batman's got like all his cool gadgets and shit, you know, and his rogues gallery and you know, he's like a rich dude, you know, he's like, what's your superpower? Money, you know, fucking
money,
homie. But it's also like I
Purchasing
don't know.
purchasing power.
I think I'm over stuff that being like, oh, this is my Spider-Man, this is my Superman, this is my, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, give me something different. Give me something different.
Give me something like with dragons and mysticism and fantasy
Like skinny dipping,
and hot chicks.
like Dragon Rage, back in today, and Indiegogo.
Like, yeah, back in today on Indiegogo. See that's how you plug a book.
So like Frog G, looks, you know what I mean? Like you see it, you're like, dude, that looks sick.
Especially the line art.
It's crazy. Line art's the best. Coloring is okay, but the line art really takes it home.
The line art is what's selling that book. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Who colored that book? A plumber?
It's where the it's where the heavy lifting is definitely happening. Isn't it?
Well, at least that's where the book is done, anyway.
God, okay, let's.
Always waiting on
Supposed
colorists.
to be cleaning up shit, not putting it inside a book.
Always waiting on colorists.
Yeah. Fucking colorists.
Lazy.
Fucking lazy.
Oh, I thought you said Wheezy, like in Sanford and Son.
Lazy.
Wheezy. They're never moving on up.
Oh, Archie.
That's a different show, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a different show. Dude,
whole
I saw a
different
tweet.
color
Oh no,
palette,
it's
dude.
because I saw a tweet the other. Like I got confused because I saw a tweet the other day where it showed the like this is the ages of the people from these shows that like you remember, and it showed like Archie, and he was 48, and I was like,
damn.
"Fuck, dude, what?"
what? He was
And then
48?
Yeah, dude, and it showed Sanford, like from Sanford and Son, and he was like 47. And I'm just like, oh my
Are you
god!
serious?
Holy
I'm
shit.
absolutely like here. Let me. I'm gonna bring it up.
No, I believe you. You don't have to bring
No,
it
but
up.
like no, but there's a bunch of them on there, and it's like it's kind of good to see.
Dude,
Like,
I'm-
it showed
I'm
like
44,
it showed
and I look like I'm
it showed
47.
Flow from Alice, and it's like 37. And I was like, what
Kiss
the
my
fuck?
grits.
Like, it's like I'm older than all these fuckers. God damn it!
Yeah, but you don't look
I'm
it,
looking pretty
so-
good, man.
Yeah.
Because they look old as hell.
Well, I mean, just life was hard back then. Like I think like
Hard. You had to go to school, walk hill both
There
ways,
are more
ways
preservatives
uphill,
nowadays.
or walk uphill both ways. with
Yep.
no shoes.
Okay, here it is. I found it.
We got the delicious preservatives in our food. Makes us young.
Oh yeah, dude, the dude from Cocoon. Like how is
Oh,
he?
yeah, dude. Wilford Brimley?
Oh,
Dude, that dude was like 53 for 40 years.
Forever. That guy looked. He was probably like
Yeah,
30 years
look at-
old, and he looked like he was 60.
Okay, Sanford was 48. He's the same age as fucking Archie Bunker. And dude, Alice is only 43. I was just like, yeah, I'd probably tap that.
today or back then?
Today.
Today.
Yeah, but she's dead
That
now.
corpse.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley. I was just like, fuck, I'm almost the same age as Wilford fucking Brimley. I was like,
He was like, what, 30 in the thing?
Yeah, you almost could
It's
start
like-
selling Quaker Oats, man.
Do diabetes commercials.
No way. There's no way.
There's no way.
Dude,
that guy- man.
he was like not really all that old even in the thing, and he looked like he was like somebody's grandfather.
Wow. Look at Blanche. I mean,
I know.
57. That sounds right. Right.
Like that was one of the funniest one of Golden Girls. Is Blanche was the oldest one on the cast, even older than like the one that was playing the mom.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Then Estelle Getty or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and part of it's like the costume and how they play the character up, you know.
Mhm.
It's
Dude,
like-
I used to love that show, Golden Girls. I used to watch it all the time, and I never told anybody.
I mean,
I feel like
it's
it was always on growing
I think a
up.
lot of people watched it and like didn't necessarily hit that demographic. Golden Girls was just such a crazy popular show. Like I watched Golden Girls because it came on right after Who's the Boss, and I was just like, yeah, I'm watching both these fucking things. And they
Yeah.
were both shows with like super old chicks that were trying to be fucking cougar fucking milfs. Like,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
gotta
dude,
look
Alice
up.
ain't
I'm
that
looking for
bad,
it,
dude.
right?
Come on, like, I mean, she's not like a 10 or whatever, but like, you know, like she ain't that bad. You know, she's
No, I
like
bet you if she
she's a
had
working
normal
girl.
hair, she probably would be fine.
Yeah.
It's the
You're
hair.
saying she's a filler. She make a
No,
good
I'm saying
filler.
she's like
She'd probably make you
she's
a
like
girl
a
cheese
solid.
after, dude. That'd be
I know
solid.
she's a solid 6.5, almost 7, dude. Like,
You,
yeah.
you know, a filler is when you can't you go out and you're like, I don't want to go out and try to find a girl and go out to the bar and buy drinks.
Yeah,
But you know the one that's a sure
yeah,
thing that'll
yeah,
come
she's
over.
low maintenance. I'd tap Flo too. Like, I'd fucking hit that right there. Hell yeah. Like, Flo looks like a good time, dude. Like,
She knows a few things.
Billy, you thought you saw a naked broad in my Rorschach thing. I mean, you're thirsty, man.
I am super thirsty. I am so, dude. When you told, like, I was so convinced that you had a naked lady in there, and I was like, I immediately, because you posted that video, and I like couldn't have gotten to Twitter fast enough. I was like, oh, I see it, and I type at you, and you're like, no, Billy. Of course, you see a naked woman. I'm like, dude, I see her big old booty and her titties in there. And you're like, of course you do.
Of course you do. Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, man, yeah. I haven't had a girlfriend in 3 years. Like, man, I am thirsty as fuck.
Yeah. So of course, these middle-aged women that look like they're in their 60s are really appealing to you.
It's like, all right, party time. I need this AARP check.
This AARP check.
Half-black.
That was good. I got it. I'm gonna do this Minotaur. I wasn't sure. No, I'm gonna do it. How many pages am I? I don't have all that many pages left. I gotta wrap it up soon.
Wrap it up.
That's why I'm debating. That's why I'm not doing anything right now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep what I have. I mean, this part I'm keeping, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep this dude. This guy right here. This big guy. Trying to think. What page? I have 8 more after this one, or this is. And then I need. So I only have 5 pages.
Oh, shit.
Flo was 39.
Yeah.
He said, dude, Flo was kinky as fuck. According to
Yeah.
Tokumo. You know Tokumo first hand, man? We killed Angela. She's dead.
Uh-oh.
So they call the police.
It's nice knowing you, Angel. I gotta find a new co-host now. I need someone to read the chat.
I forgot Angela was watching the stream. Yeah, you gotta be on my best behavior now.
She's done watching, Jimmy.
Oh.
It's a little too late.
It's too late. Save yourself.
Crap, because there's a character I want to put in here. Put the guitar in. All right. So is that card done, Billy? Are you working on Goblin Girl now?
This card is not done.
Okay, I didn't know if it was done.
No, I mean, everything's got to get done for the campaign, the cards, and I mean.
Oh, I was talking about that old dude, that and that TV dude.
Oh yeah, that TV dude's done. Yeah, that's
Okay.
done.
That old dude, the political dude.
TV dude.
Yeah, that was something I turned in for work today. It's the political dude is what I did on Wednesday. I mean, like, cause I didn't have a since I showed off almost a finished Goblin Girl page on Tuesday that I did. Like, I went back
Right.
and did some other work on Wednesday, and then I was working on this card today since I know like this card's got to get done for the campaign as well. It's kind of crazy seeing these characters like drawn in a more like photorealistic style, like that
Yeah.
EJ does, but still with like Plago's like proportions. It's fucking like, crazy. Got the Merkin going on here. Goblin Merkin.
Goblin Merkin.
It's a word I never thought I'd say.
Well, get used to saying it more often.
Yeah.
Hey,
Goblin
bring yourself
Merkin.
back, Billy.
Well, I know Shelby went live a bit ago, so some people are dual watching streams.
Yeah.
Sheltober.
Shelb
Shel.
Tober. Isn't it?
I don't know, man. I'd say I pronounce it wrong all the time, and you gotta correct me.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All the time.
Because I'm always right.
It's
Throw some little pew, pew, pew. No. Bullets coming at him or something.
it's American Discord Tober.
There you go. That checks
My
out.
ruler go. My ruler.
Oh, it is Sheltober.
Feels good being right all the time.
Sheltober.
Feels good being right all the time.
It's like a popover. Sheltober.
Yeah. Shelbaba Tobaba. I can't do that. I can't like do a like J-Tober doesn't really work because there's lots of J's.
Well, you could
So-
be J Vimber.
Yeah, but there's a lot of J's. Like there's not that many
J-I.
Shelbys, you know, so Shelbtober it kind of works.
Yeah.
And I can't do Bastober. That just sounds stupid.
Tokame was wondering what card game that was for, Billy. I don't know if you could say it.
It's a game called Doom Scroll, and it's kind of like a game it's kind of like part Cards Against Humanity, and then but like the layout for like how you play it is like you're scrolling through like social media or like Twitter. So it's like it's got like social media posts and then like adverts and stuff like that, and you gotta like lay them out like on your board so that it looks like a social media feed. That's why it's called Doom Scroll. You know, those people like sit there and fucking doom scroll fucking all day like shit.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we had to do like character cards to like represent like the people that are like posting, and then like advertisement, like fake advertisement style cards for like the ad side, and like yeah, it's a trippy game because it's like and it's kind of like fantasy and steampunk. So like I had to do a weird card where it was like what was it? It was like it was somebody arguing. It was like another political card where it was like a centaur complaining. He's like, I don't think that these elves should be marrying centaurs. Like that's not natural. It ain't right. And I was like, holy shit! Like this is the prompt I gotta do for a card. This is fucking. It's spicy. So spicy.
Shut up.
Oh, hello, Tokame Balloon.
Silky.
Balloon. Tokame Balloon.
He didn't post a balloon.
Goblin girls so spicy.
Are you going to be at Hockey's birthday tomorrow, Billy?
Booty yum. Titty so spicy. No, I'm not going to be at his birthday. He lives in Australia. Like, I'm in California. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
Jump online?
Oh, so you mean, online. Okay, that's different.
Oh, well, I didn't know I really had to be that specific. But I can.
Real life, man.
He's doing it on his channel?
He doesn't
I'm
even know.
assuming.
He doesn't even know.
Yeah, he said he might stream, he might not. You know.
I thought he was definitely going to stream.
I don't know. He should stream.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing unarmed fighter instead of the ranger in D&D, Billy.
Well, if you want to do unarmed fighter, then go monk, because like then you'll actually get bonuses to your like. Don't pick fighter class and want to go unarmed because you'll be severely like nerfing your character and like you won't be that effective in battle. Like you definitely want to pick like if you want to go unarmed, pick a character type that's gonna extend, because like monk gets all kinds of bonuses specifically for not using weapons. Like if you and then they get also more bonuses if you don't wear like armor. So it's like they're almost like a berserker in that way. So it's like if you just go clothed, you get bonuses. If you use no weapon, you get bonuses. And then if you choose the feat tavern brawler, then you get even more bonuses to like not only your hand to hand, but for throwing things and shit. So it's like you could like throw like fucking rocks or like, you know, beer bottles or fucking whatever.
Nerd.
I'm gonna throw fucking people. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, throwing people, like, dude, that's absolutely.
That's all I want to do. I want to fucking power drive dudes.
Oh, I thought you meant like I'm like you could pick a gnome and like throw him into battle like he's like Puck.
Oh no! I'm gonna throw him in a fucking river, kill him. Get the fuck out of here,
Jimmy. Nerds.
I hear that, Jimmy.
I know. Says the guy doing the dragon book, and the guy that and from the other guy that like had to like explain to me what Dark Sun was. Like, get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about? I remember that.
Disavow.
Show receipts, Billy.
Show receipts. Put it on front.
Show receipts. Put out some receipts, Billy.
Oh my gosh. Stop it. Hey, no, Jay, I hear he's like, put that shit on Front Street. Like, stop it. I see what you're doing there.
It's a one-way street. You know, Front Street's a one-way street.
It's a one.
It's a one-way street of loyalty, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
This is me venting a bit.
Oh no, I mean it's a thing.
I'm not
It's a
loyal.
thing.
I'm not.
It's a
loyal.
thing.
Better leave. I'm not loyal.
I'm a coward.
Pew pew pew.
The coward.
That's like, you guys think that's bullets, right? Like fucking whizzing by.
Bullets, whizzing
Yeah.
by.
Little pew pew. I don't need the pews. They look retarded. I thought it was gonna be funny, but it's not funny at all. It's fucking gay. That's good enough for government work.
Not many people say that. Like is that like a saying? Good enough for government worker or whatever?
I learned that from my father-in-law.
Okay, no, because my business partner says that all the time, and she's married to an Air Force guy, and I always chuckle like when I hear that, because like I hadn't heard that like since I was in military too, so it's just like I'm just like, oh, that's funny. Good enough for a government worker.
Yeah, my father-in-law would say that all the time when I'd be helping him with projects. He worked for the railroad. He came out with a lot of the safety standards and stuff. Like, if you look at like a passing train and they have the reflectors like reflective tape on it. He came up with that standard, and then
Oh, wow.
the thing that's spray painted, like the letters and stuff that's spray painted on each one, or what it is or whatever. He came up with that too.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a railroad guy. He used to work for like Union Pacific and a couple of the other ones when Union Pacific was still around.
My buddy's grandpa invented the MP3.
What?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice.
And then I used to work for a guy that his grandfather invented cardboard.
What?
Yeah.
How
Like,
does,
What?
I just assume those are always around. Like that's so weird.
yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy to think about? Well, because specifically how cardboard's like two like heavy stock pieces of paper, and then it's got like the wavy bit like in the middle to like make it kind of cushiony. He invented that.
That support.
It's
I
like weird when
invented
you hear that.
post-it notes.
You hear that kind of like shit. It's just like, yeah, I invented air. You're like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, before Grandpa came around, like we were all just sitting here sucking water. Like what?
My dad used to work at like a air duct cleaning place, and I guess one of the guys used to come in or whatever every once in a while, or an acquaintance of one of the guys that worked there. Like, I guess it was the guy that invented duct tape, apparently.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
Let's put some blue lines on these so it matches the rest of the drawing. Make it look like I did it in blues first.
Oh, that's it. Oh, man, I almost colored over that. Shit.
Dude, Billy is so thirsty. I bet he sees a naked chick in my drawing.
It's a tree, Billy. It's a tree. Calm down.
You know?
What?
just addressing it. You ain't wrong. I do see a naked chicken.
Jason can choke on it. Jason B can choke on it.
What'd I do?
I don't know who Jason 5? Johnny 5? I don't know.
He's
Johnny?
alive.
Yeah, Johnny 5 is alive.
Johnny 5. You kidding me?
Ice cream,
Johnny
yo.
5. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. This is what Hockey says. Jason Voorhees is at my door.
Oh, Hockey, are you doing your birthday on your channel?
Yeah. Tokame says it all the time. Whenever I have to a job, I got it from my dad, who was former military and worked for the government.
Okay.
Tokame says, yeah. Yeah, Jason Voorhees can choke on it. Listen. Fanta says. Hockey says, I hate a channel. I hate a channel.
Is Hockey drunk?
I don't know, Hockey. Do you?
Is Hockey like tripping out on
MDMA? I don't know, man.
I have a channel?
Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. Maybe we should invite people on to Hockey. Low mic, reader of the chat. I know what that means. Is my mic not loud enough?
You're low. I don't know why.
I don't really.
He's a little low.
It took me a while to realize I was talking over you because I didn't even know I couldn't hear you.
Huh. Maybe we gotta turn it up more. I don't know. That's weird. I hate this damn mic. This headset's fucking huge.
You sound okay to me.
You sound like Dillard.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
Dillard.
I don't know what that means.
What's a
Dillard draws?
What's a Bancroft?
You're the same voice. Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember somebody asked me, yeah, have you been over to Michael Bancroft's channel or something? And I went, what's a Bancroft? Like, I thought they were just teasing me. And then everybody laughed and started teasing him. And then he and I got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah. And that's how we're still in the feud.
My volume is low.
Yeah, I think it was Graham Nolan that kind of coined it like first. Like, what's a Bancroft?
Probably because I was streaming on fucking StreamYard. That's probably why.
Yeah, it'll kick your volume down if you go onto StreamYard after Melon.
Output.
At least for me, it does. I mean, Billy seems to not have an issue because his audio is fine all the time. So I don't know.
Input. I don't know. I should turn. Cranked all the way. What the
His Mio was low. Now you're drinking Mio? Dude, that's that stuff Anna drinks. That shit is disgusting.
Mio volume.
I drink
need
Mio.
Energy.
I drink Mio.
It's just syrup. Do you mix it with
Mio
water
line.
though?
Yeah, you mix it with water. It's actually.
Oh yeah, with water it's pretty good. Like when you just squeeze it out of the bottle, like holy
No,
shit,
dude, that's
it's just
nasty. No, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh,
Who
now
does
you
that?
Now you tell me. Like
Who does it? It's in the commercial.
I think that's
Better.
a woman drink. My wife thinks that's too.
Jesus.
Hey man, it's delicious.
Holy shit.
That's all I know.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah,
that-
wow, hello.
Oh my god, holy shit. That's
Damn.
I just did fucking auto adjust. I had this shit cranked all the way up, and I just did auto, and here we are.
Yeah, I hear you perfectly fine now.
holy fuck. Like I need to readjust my ears to that.
Well, you have to fucking hear my bad jokes now.
Damn.
You think he's too loud now, Billy?
A little. But I think it's just it's such a big difference. Like it's like
I think he sounds fine. Yeah.
Is that better?
It's like,
There you go. Oh, that's sweet.
That's
sweet
better?
and sultry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it was just a case of like
Yeah,
me not being used to
Homosexuality?
it. Yeah. No, well, like
No.
when you put your toe in a temperature
In
of
homosexuality?
water and
yeah, Goldilocks.
homosexuality,
You Goldilocks.
Dip
Wait.
your toe in
J-
homosexuality.
J-Bot, your voice now is perfect. Tell me a
Alright.
bedtime story now.
Sultry.
I'll read. Oh, I put my books back.
Read my comics to me.
read your comics too.
Yeah.
Be the narrator of my life.
It was a dark and stormy night.
The night was sultry.
And at that time, Jimmy thought no one would ever follow his book or back it.
Oh my
Little
god.
did he know.
Little did he know.
I'm telling everybody, back Dragon Rage now because it's going to be a big hit, and I'm going to be cocky.
Great. And we want to see it. So back Dragon Rage. We
Yeah,
want
I'm
to see
gonna
him.
have an ego. Yeah.
You better.
He's
back
gonna
it.
go on the.
It's
He's
gonna
gonna go on the
hit.
Kings,
I
be
know.
like, "Y'all need to eat this." Dick.
I know. I'm gonna be like fucking the James Corden of fucking comics and shit. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
you haven't heard of me? Fuck you then.
James Corden, fucking A. Oh Jesus. Yeah, that guy just came out of nowhere. He's like, "I'm hosting the show now." I'm like, "Who's this fat fuck?"
Dude, and then he like gets in an argument with Patrick Stewart and shit, and like gets all up in his face. And he's just like, you know what? Like he's like, you know, it'd be nice if you just died. Like that's what we're all waiting for. Like fucking take your award and get the fuck off stage. I was like, dude, you're talking to Patrick? Fucking like
Sir,
fucking
Patrick
A,
Stewart.
dude. I know.
Yes, sir.
That's fucking Gurney Howard, dude. He will fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, go dance in traffic, fatty. Fuck that guy.
I agree.
What time is it anyway? Oh shit, it's
12:30
12:30 already. Damn, it went by quick. Holy fuck.
Times fucking flies when you're having
a good
fun,
time.
man.
Having a good time. Usually I shut it off, but I'm having fun.
At least one of us is.
I think I'm done.
You're done?
With
You're not done.
with BloodBone.
I don't see any inks on that page. You're not done.
Inks, I'm gonna fuck it up.
You will not.
That's what happened. I'll just draw something else. All right.
Don't have me ink it. I'll hijack it.
That'd be interesting. I think that'd be cool.
Dude, that Rob Liefeld piece that you inked was fucking cool as
That
shit,
was
dude.
cool. Send it to
nice.
Rob. Be like, "Look
No,
at
dude, he'd hate it.
what-
He would crucify me. What are you kidding me?
I
Yeah.
don't know, dude. He had fucking Ed Piskor fucking ink his shit, and like
Dude,
Ed Piskor
I-
dude, I was so angry seeing Ed Piskor ink Liefeld because I'm like, you like change. He like literally like changed the line art just so it looked like Ed Piskor art. I'm like, this just looks like Ed Piskor art. Like
Well,
you like changed all the structure and like everything. There's like no Rob left in there.
I don't know who that guy is, but the fact that he has piss in his name.
He's the cartoonist kayfabe guy.
Oh,
yeah, they hate.
Yeah.
They hate.
No,
They
dude.
hate CG, don't they?
Yeah.
yeah, they do. Fragas said like Liefeld he doesn't let anybody ink his faces because he doesn't want people change. And I changed that face. Like I did not ink his lines.
Yeah,
Exactly.
in fact, I'm gonna bring that up really quick.
That was a cool face though, man.
Thanks, man. I mean, it still has some of his lines in there, but I altered it.
Like,
I altered it so Liefeld would despise it. So, yeah. And I just did it to do it. I just wanted to have some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it immediately.
Buck 23. Yeah, sometimes I used to be subscribed to those guys, but some of the stuff they say is just dog shit stupid. So I'm like,
Yeah, I unsubscribed from them a while
What
ago.
were these guys?
Cartoonist Kayfabe? You never heard of that
Yeah.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, they do reviews on books and stuff.
I unsubscribed from them.
Yeah, once they disavowed fucking Fraga and but they'll still show off the jacket that Fraga gave him from fucking Extreme Studios. Like, damn, that's fucking low, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they blocked the word Fraga Boom.
Yeah. Dude, look at this. This is supposed to be Liefeld's pencils underneath this Ed Piskor shit right here.
Oh, hold on, I got it.
And let's pop you over there. Oh no, like that. My fucking lights are freaking out.
Do you even see any Rob Liefeld in that?
Hold on, I gotta
It looks generic. Was that the ISOM inker? Hey-o!
Yeah, that's oh, jeez, dude. No, dude. Yeah, there's no energy to this, really.
And like that. I mean, just Rob doesn't draw bodies like that.
No,
like,
he doesn't.
it's Not like
Why is
and
it so-
that boot. Like, look at like that's. It's so not Rob. Like, because this guy's trying to be like he really likes that classic, almost like Mad Magazine like style. Like, and he thinks he's like, oh yeah, we do outlaw comics here at Cartoonist Kayfabe. It's outlaw. Like I use real I buy real Zipatone and put it on the page and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's messy and expensive. Like, and that shit'll give you cancer.
And also, they don't make it anymore.
Angela says you got a nice butt,
they
Jimmy.
do. You have to buy it from Japan. Japan makes
Oh,
it. Yeah.
Thank you, Angela. I didn't know
Yeah.
you could see my booty from
There
here.
you go. Nice butt, Jimmy.
No, yeah.
Well, your camera's what, 2 feet high? So that's about right.
Yeah, I got so angry at this, especially since it's like snake eyes like on top of it. And I was just like, what is this fucking mallet that he has?
I know,
here?
it's like a
what
cartoon.
the-
Is that a cartoon hammer? You fucking hitting Bugs Bunny with that shit?
Yeah, that's not good, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that looks like Rob in this whole thing is how he did this one panel border. It's the
Yeah,
only
I wouldn't
thing
be able to
that
look at
Rob
that.
that's
I like
left from this.
I do like the panel border. I'm not a huge Rob Liefeld fan at all, but I do like that panel border. That's nice.
That's why you inked over his stuff.
Yeah, and dude,
Well,
the page
I was just having fun.
that Fraga did for this book is fucking dope as fuck. Because it was a special Snake Eyes issue by Rob Liefeld where every page was done by a different inker, and like this one stood out like a sore fucking thumb, man.
Oh,
I was
without
just
dude,
like-
without a doubt. Well, the thing is with Frago,
and that's the thing. Like almost doing, like, I'm just like, see, that's kind of like cocky now. Like if you're literally like you want to stand out so much that you're going to change the penciler's work so it looks like your inking work rather than like the penciler. Like I'm like, yeah, that's.
Yeah, ain't nobody buying your book, homie.
I mean, I guess like, I mean, Jimmy, like, isn't it supposed to be kind of like a two-way street? Like you're supposed to like accentuate like the penciler's stuff, but at the same time, yeah, put a little bit of your own inking flair into it. But you're not supposed to like overtake it, you know? Because I mean, I just say it because like it's the same thing with like colors. Like you're supposed to accentuate what's there, not overtake it and make it yours. You know?
I think a good inker can harmonize with the penciler,
Yeah.
and you know, I mean, you want to add clarity, detail, want to enhance, but you want to stay true to their vision. You know, it's their work, and
Yeah.
it's kind of disrespectful, in my opinion, for an inker to come and just totally change what the pencil.
yeah, don't look at my Liefeld one, Jimmy. Don't look at it.
It's like you are so proud of like how you decorated your home office, and then I go in there, I'm like, nah, taking stuff down.
Nah, son.
Look at all this.
Nah,
look at all this. Look at all this.
Nah.
Like, look at all
Needs
this
more
noise
unicorn.
here
Needs
just
more
for no
unicorns
reason.
and pink.
There's
More
just so much splatter right next to the Zipatone. It's just like,
Yeah, it don't make any sense. Like he didn't ink it. Maybe it was just a rough little layout or something, and he just had to finish it, and he didn't. You know.
well, like you look at all the other pages and they look like Rob's stuff, like with competent like inkers. Like this was the
Oh.
one that like I saw this, I was like, oh my god.
I was trying to give the guy some
Yeah, no. Like,
He's like, maybe. It's like Billy's like, fuck that guy.
like, and dude, the hammer changes shape between pages. Like he's got this fucking weird Joker hammer that he fucking like Harley Quinn fucking like I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Like circus strongman hammer. Like fucking what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
The guy came out on a unicycle and got fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Jesus.
couldn't believe that shit, man.
Wow. Yeah.
Ed Piscor, Outlaw Comics, whatever.
Isn't the guy? I think I know who you're talking about. Isn't his name Jimmy as well?
Yeah, it's Jim Rugg and Ed Piscor. Those are the two hosts.
Yeah, I think I saw him.
Jim Rugg's not too bad. Like he's got his own style and he's like pretty cool. Like, and he's the more mellow one of the two.
Yeah, I think
like,
I met him at a comic convention once.
Yeah, I don't mind him so much. Like Ed Piscor is the one that I think is kind of like a pretentious motherfucker.
He wears sunglasses inside. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he wears sunglasses inside and copied his hat like style from me and shit like that. And people are like, "Oh, you look like you're like Ed Piscor." I was
Well,
like,
I wear sunglasses on the stream because I have those bright lights that people
Oh,
don't know.
that's different.
I don't have a webcam. I have an actual camera,
yeah.
like a DSLR. So you have to have all these studio lights, and they're all in my eyes.
No, he like wears sunglasses and like looks like he's he's trying to be a white Stevie Wonder
He
and
looks like
shit.
a white Billy Basco.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a
The
white
washed
Billy
out.
Bas-
The washed out Billy Basco.
washed up.
Washed out. He's like a washed out.
Billy's washed up. He looks washed out.
Tokame Ed Piscor. I'll remember that name.
I always forget
Yeah,
that he's.
it's like he's like a one of those kids that you knew in like high school. He's just like, yeah, I'm a skater and stuff, and you'd see him carry his skateboard around everywhere, but never ride it. You know, like fucking just straight poser, dude. He's a fucking was a poser. I'm outlaw. If you have to tell people you're outlaw,
I'm an outlaw.
I know, like you're not outlaw, like
Hey man, he fought the law and the law won.
right.
Let's see. We got that now. Let's do some cartoonsies. So I should just draw everybody's characters like little fucking little cartoons.
Little chibis.
I mean, dude, that's what what's his name, Scotty Young does.
Yeah.
Like, made a
Yeah,
thing out
I
of
gotta
it.
get some of his stuff. I got Legend of the Spider Clan signed by him. Like when it came out, I bought like the first 3 issues and from his table, and he signed them for me.
Well, and he's one of those guys that says that like he used to draw in like a Marvel house style and was like hated it so much, and then like once like he finally was able to draw in his own style, he was just like, I finally feel like fulfilled, like to like be creating work, where I don't like have to draw like somebody else.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like
and I think Mignola was like the same way. Like he kind of like had a house style before he came up with like his signature style.
Oh yeah, he had some cross hatching and stuff in his early stuff. But I think Alien Salvation is like where he really started like shine.
I believe I have those.
let's do some blues.
Yeah, it's like me. I don't know why, man. I feel like a real artist when I'm holding a physical brush, like a real brush.
Yeah.
More than I do when I'm just drawing with a pencil.
Yeah, I don't know if I enjoy like editing and even like inking and stuff, like in Procreate with the pencil. But there's something about recently I haven't liked drawing digitally, But I like all the other stuff. Like I'll like take a pic. I'll just take a picture with my iPad and then throw it in Procreate as another layer, and then I'll ink on top of it digitally. Whatever, like little stuff I like, that feels nice. But when I have to like draw something lately, I just haven't been liking actually creating something digitally. At least do an outline or something on pencil. To me, it feels, I don't know, it just feels better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
on a
indifferent.
digital pencil that I've got. I got a pretty good one, and it feels like a pencil, pretty close. I like it. But I don't know what it is about when I was holding that brush, you know, the old Kolinsky sable. Man, that's when I felt like an artist.
Like, let's get a little bit of ochre yellow in here. Happy little bushes. Some
Yeah.
happy little bushes going on.
Let's paint a little happy bush between
Well,
her
like,
crotch.
let's dip in some little vermilion red here. Like, oh, look at that right there. Make a little path to a little cat. Well, we put a little cabin back here. A little cabin for some people.
Yeah, Tokomay says, find your style, be your style. Don't become someone else's style. Embrace your heart and manifest a technique that's yours.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind.
Word.
Like I don't necessarily
Somebody's been on
mind.
Facebook too much.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody's been reading too much wine mom posts and shit. Live, laugh, love, you know?
Live, laugh, love.
Save that post for Facebook.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind like artists that like look like necessarily like, you know, you can tell like who their
Influences.
inspiration and
Oh,
influence.
well, that's
were,
me.
Yeah.
All right, look at mine over here. You can tell. But,
Yeah, well, I mean, same thing with like the Barton brothers. Like, you can totally tell that, like, just like, oh, you're a fan of like Marco Silvestri and Donald Finch, huh? And they're like, yeah, I love those guys.
Donald Finch.
Did I get the names wrong again?
No, you're right, Billy.
nice,
Okay.
spot on.
David, Mark,
Just
Silvestri.
like I like Treve Charay. Like, he's fucking dope, dude. Treve Charay.
Tokomay says, I do all my work in pen and ink with blue pencil and then scan it for final color touch-ups. I prefer it honestly. I have digital equipment, but it doesn't feel like I'm drawing. I don't know you draw, Tokomay. You're on Twitter, dude? I'll shoot you a link. You can come hang out, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's the only one that's watching. You can't come hang out because then nobody will be watching the show. He's the only one watching here.
Get the fuck back into the chat.
Views. get the fuck back in there. Get in there. We're gonna push you back in. Push you back.
Who's the artist that died that I always mix up with Treve Charay? Michael Turner. Oh, he remembered it. Okay. I don't know, and I know they don't even draw the same, but like for some reason, those names.
Their names are pretty close.
He's banned from Twitter.
You know, Michael Treve.
Whatever, man. Shit. I'm trying to think how else you can get a hold of me. Can you shoot me a message on Instagram? Sure, I could shoot you a message on Instagram. On Instagram.
Tie
Sure,
your
sure.
information to a raven.
We just I start a bonfire outside and fucking.
Smoke signal that shit.
Angela and I are chopped liver.
Oh, Angela's still here.
Angela's still here.
Man.
Angela co-hosts with me on Sundays, so she gets on a stream from time to time. And Tokomay has a stream. He does a stream with I can't remember who, but
Oh, yeah?
Tokomay streams. Yeah,
Dude, man, for sure.
I've never run into Tokomay before.
Okay, he's on everything. Yeah.
Tokomay's in the chats, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
I've been on a stream with him, but I can't remember where.
I've been reading Angela
was.
hockey. Don't be hating. I thought it was your birthday. Fuck me.
Yeah, Hockey, it's your birthday. What are you doing here?
Who's
Well,
Angela again?
It is. Yeah, it is his birthday. Angela.
It's
Curry?
Angela Curry.
Who does she co-host again? I was trying to get him because every time I say Angela, he's always got it. She's my co-host. We co-host this show.
Me and Angela go way back.
It's my co-host.
Angela, yeah.
I can't even say a name that even starts like sounds like Angela. He starts. I got a co-host named Angela.
Well, she's more popular than me, so I gotta hype it up that way.
Oh.
All right.
People like her more than they like me. So if I get it into people's heads that she has a show on Sundays, come watch my show. Jimmy, you got to play the game, man.
Hockey's not here because he doesn't like short people. That's why he's not on this channel.
No, he's like.
Hockey's
Hockey
just
don't like a
racist.
lot of, every time I get on a stream, Hockey leaves.
That's because he's
Oh,
racist.
seriously,
He's
dude.
starting to take it personal, Hockey.
He doesn't like brown people.
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't. You should hear him in Discord.
Hockey doesn't
Jesus
care
Christ.
about brown people.
I told him I'm not Aborigine. I was like, man, it's all right.
I thought it was Hockey's birthday last week. No, it's this week.
No, it's
No.
well, it's tomorrow for us, but right now for him because he's in the future.
No, Hockey had a birthday last year. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
already had
You
one
get one every
last
year? What are you special?
Wait, he's special. Hockey does think he's special, Mister. Ooh, look at my artwork. It's so good now.
So Tokame has a show he doesn't. I do on alternate Fridays and alternate Wednesdays. I mostly do live tabletop games, product reviews, and my Wednesday show is a theology discussion group. Oh, cool!
Hey,
That all sounds.
I got a fantasy book called Dragon Rage, man. Where's my invite?
You should hook that
Tokame,
shit up.
drop that shit in the. Well,
Yeah, Tokome, shoot me an email, man. My website is jimmyreyesart.com.
yeah, dude.
Dude, I can also have you on my channel too.
Tokame, you are now a moderator. Drop the link. Drop that link, homie.
We can talk tabletop games, and I'll invite you on my stream. I mean, on my
You know, Jimmy has an arcade. Jimmy has an arcade.
yeah. Jimmy has an arcade. I mentioned that about as much as he does with the.
I know that makes me jealous.
I do too. I own a game store.
Yeah.
That's my job.
It's my job.
It's my job.
Yeah, that's what I love, man. I like the vintage games,
Mm-hmm.
and my wife plays a lot of the vintage stuff.
Yeah, I've been getting those. I got like I think 4 of those arcade 1-ups in my store
Yeah.
to make a little arcade. I got like Street Fighter, Centipede, Dig Dug, and Mortal Kombat one that has like Defender and Joust and stuff on it.
Oh yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, those are nice. I've been
Yeah,
getting them
I
on
like-
sale on Walmart.com for like $2.99. You're like,
Oh yeah, that's why I wait for the sales. That's how I got so many. I just look around for a sale, and I just got Arcade 1-Up. Just dropped the price on them on Amazon, $250 off.
oh hell yeah!
Yeah, they have the new Mortal Kombat that's online capable for 300 now. I think 299 or something
That's
like
not
that.
bad at all.
No,
Yeah, because now
sweet.
they're doing the deluxe ones, aren't they?
Yeah,
That
deluxe.
they're the single piece without the risers.
Yep. Because they finally figured out who the demographics was, and it's not kids.
Yeah.
For the longest time, they were making them because they thought kids are going to want them. They could drop them with a riser, you know.
Yeah. Hockey says tabletop games. Have you seen my funking room? Yeah. Hockey's our
game master.
Hockey's our game master.
Really? He's never mentioned it. I mean, he knows I've done Dragon Rage, and he's never once messed. I'm trying to get in that world. I'm trying to find those are my peeps, man, to buy my book. I'm trying
We
to.
just I mean we just played last week, but it's not a live stream or anything. We just play together. Like we just started.
Oh yeah.
I've never played. So I was like, yeah, man, cool. So I'm a ranger, bro. I'm a ranger, and I was like, I'll be able to talk to animals, dog.
Well, I mean, there's that kind of ranger, and then there's also like the ranger that's like Aragorn, you know, like so like you don't have to necessarily be bow and arrow ranger. You can be a total hand-to-hand, like stalker style.
Yeah, but I like
tracker.
shooting bows sounds cool.
I don't know anything about tabletop games, but I'm trying to get in.
Me neither. I don't know shit about it. They have like the thing that it's like Roll20 is like a thing you sign up for, whatever. It's like an account, and it like does everything for you. You like make your character.
It's a VT, is what they call a VTT, a virtual tabletop.
There you go. And then it's like, yeah, man, like you don't even have to do the math. Like you're like, I'm gonna attack with my sword. You click your sword, and it fucking rolls it for you. Like, okay, do I hit him? Yeah. Okay. How much damage? You click, and then you click to see how much damage you do. So now it's like it's easier to kind of like you don't have to worry about it. You just enter all your shit in it.
I was at a convention with my wife this past summer, and they had the big old section in the back where all the people were gaming tabletop, and I had to run over there and give my comic book to people running it so they can offer it as a prize.
Mhm.
Man, about 15, 16 of those guys came back following her, and like she had a group of these guys just talking to her at the table, so I kept sending her back over there every 30 minutes. Go fish a new batch for us and bring them over to the table.
Oh, he says Foundry is better, but Roll20 is free though. I wouldn't mind throwing down a couple bucks if it's like $5-10 for an app that works better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty
a
neat.
couple of bucks as long as it's a free app.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be too many brown people for hockey. You might not be able to run the game.
He's like, ah.
Hockey and his racism.
But yeah, I was looking up because I did the Ranger, and then I'm like, dude, if I could just like fucking suplex people and just like beat the shit out of them, that'd be so fucking cool, man. Just like choking people out, like
Choke them out.
judo through old motherfuckers. So like, those will be great. So I'm like, I might roll another character. because I was trying to draw a ranger and I was like messing around. It wasn't coming out. Then I just started drawing like a fucking Ryu like guy, and I'm like, this dude's dope. Like I want to be this fucking guy. It's like have him walking like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando with the log on his shoulder and shit.
Like walking like
Cigar.
How else would you want to walk if you're not walking?
He'll just carry the log. He'll beat the shit out of people with this log chunk. Just fucking.
I need to figure out like where the forums are, like where to go, where's this audience, so that I can market,
infiltrate it, hijack it,
market
abuse
my these.
There's a lot of D&D
there's a lot of
forums on Facebook, man. Like I'm a member of several of them. Like that's how like we kind of get like board game work and stuff.
I want to get on live streams. I saw one that does he does the saga of Dragonlance. He's got a live stream, but when I went to his channel, he had like 4 people watching his stream. So I was like,
it's for potential backers, Jimmy.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. You know, I mean, I saved my super chat, but I was gonna. I thought, man, I need to get in on those streams, man. Those are my peeps, you know.
I thought those were
people that are into like fantasy stuff. It's definitely a particular genre. Like, I mean, there's not even. I mean, I guess there's more in CG now, but like for a while, it was just like the Barton brothers doing their. I can't remember the Kozor, and then Irene came with her Fiendish and stuff, and there was Dan's Goblin Girl, and
yeah, fantasy's making a comeback, man. I'm
Dragon Rage.
Well, I was in CG before all of them.
Yeah, well,
I didn't bring Dragon Rage until recently. Most people didn't even know because I was working in on books for Malin, and so people didn't know I was a creator, you know. Most people didn't even know I could draw. They just thought of me as an inker. So
hashtag Justin Inker.
Yeah, blessed.
It's like I gotta change that.
Blessed Inker.
Blessed Inker.
There we go. Yeah, Tokame subscribed. Awesome. Angela subscribed to Tokame. Comic
Nice.
live reviews. Heck yeah, dude. I already spent 500 plus on books. I'm not spending more on somewhere to play it. That makes sense. Hockey. Yeah. Yeah, hockey's an OG freaking D&D, dude.
Yep.
I like the idea of like I was watching some lore on Neverwinter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Stuff playing on it and how it's like the Forgotten Realms is what we're playing, like I guess the section of D&D or whatever that you're playing.
Yeah,
it's called Forgotten Realms because it's like civilizations built on top of the civilizations on top of civilizations and shit. So there's like
so you did, that's cool. You did end up going and watching some lore videos. Cool.
Yeah, I had them playing just so I could see like just figure out like what the world is and stuff and just
yeah.
Bless you.
This is fun. I just all of a sudden just decided to sketch something out really quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw hockey too. I'm gonna draw in hockey running from Jason.
Yeah,
Jason
he's a
Voorhees.
coward.
It's
You
right
don't know
there.
hockey. Coward. Why are we drawing hockey? Am I supposed to draw hockey?
Mm.
This is barf day.
I am drawing hockey. He's taking a skinny dip right now.
He's been doing squats too.
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
Hashtag YOLO.
Hockey, yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
was
jeez,
Was
no.
it Hitomi or Hitome or something? Well, that person's got a
Tokame.
Tokame. You gotta connect, man. You gotta.
Yeah, he's putting all the links in I made him a mod, so he's putting all the links in the.
Yeah, I'll go check out his channel. And
Yeah, man.
bring him on mine too. You know, I got a little channel on YouTube.
You do?
Tokumi went to high school with Dan Fraga.
Really? That's
Pretty
cool.
sure, yeah.
Oh, good.
Wait, you're pretty sure? You're not 100%?
I'm like 90, 99.
That's not 100 now, is it?
No, it's not.
If you were a judge in Judge Dredd, you couldn't execute somebody, a perp on 99.
I guess I can't execute.
Guess you can't execute hockey.
No.
It's going to disappoint a lot of people.
We're supposed to draw hockey.
There's
don't
another
have
channel. This is my
spare
other
paper.
channel. This channel is used for live plays of different tabletop games. That's cool.
Dude,
Yeah, Dan and I were 2 years apart. We met in a silk screening class. Awesome.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
See, 100% confirmed. Now I can kill him.
You poor guy. Yeah, Dan's cool. I've known Dan for a long time.
Thank you,
as
Jay,
well.
but there is no E. No E in what, Aki? I don't know. Probably
There's no
mispronounced.
I in Tokame. Get with it. Live, laugh, love.
That's cool.
There's no C.
I'll make you a mod too, Jimmy, if you want to post in the chat, and then I can make you a mod.
Oh.
Drop your links.
Make you
There's
a
no
mod
E in
kid.
hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let me go to the.
Oh, I always get it wrong. Cause like I always forget. I'm like, is there no C? But there's no E. Okay.
That's HOCKY. It's hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey, girlfriend.
Now that looks perfect. See, you just take the E right out of there. Like it's hockey.
I put the holas in the
Gotcha.
in the
Anybody
chat.
else got like this goofy heart thing that's like in their chat?
Oh, you have a sex
Yeah,
bot?
so you can like the
Yeah, like
Oh, the heart.
whatever,
Oh, the
you know
heart
what
thing.
I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like trying to like click on Jimmy, and it's like, I gotta wait for
and then it's
somebody else
right-
to poke. Yeah, there. Okay, I gotta scroll up so I can make him a freaking mod.
Yeah, it happens to me when I'm streaming. I do that and I go, what the hell is this?
You don't have to click on the 3 dots. You could just click on like the message.
You can right click in the message, yeah. Or click and hold, I think.
just
yeah,
just click it. and
These
Oh yeah, you can
kids-
just click on them.
These kids today with their right clicks and fucking whatever.
There's no
clickety,
me in
clackety.
We just clicked. However, if it was a wrong click and it wasn't a right click, we didn't care.
Yeah.
It could be wrong. It was a chance we were taking.
Kind of want him that
I like
one.
your hockey, Billy. That's badass.
It's good hockey.
It looks just like him too.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was supposed to draw hockey. I would have drawn hockey.
Hockey's gonna look like a Muppet in mine. I'm already seeing it. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoop, whoop,
Got all
whoop,
serious
whoop.
all of a sudden drawing hockey. I'm like, I gotta concentrate on this shit.
Oh. Like that. Whoop whoop. It's like that. It's like that. Whoop whoop.
Ooh, what? In the butt?
What the fuck?
You heard that? What in the butt?
Yeah.
What in the butt?
In your butt. Yeah.
We were in downtown, like I can't remember where we're going. We're in downtown Chicago because I used to live up there, and we were driving. We're at a stoplight, and then we started making a turn, and we saw that guy, and like just standing on the corner, like waiting to cross the street. And so
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, he was panhandling.
yeah,
Like,
no, he was just waiting at at the crosswalk, and we see that guy. We drive by, we're looking, we just fucking my buddy just points at him like.
it's
And he
the
just
what-
like kind of
what in your-
waves. He's the what in the butt guy.
That's cool.
We're like, okay. Let's do it. Yoinks. I gotta have his. He can't have his hat on though.
Why not?
Because if he's running, his hat's flying off.
That's a good reason.
So he's gonna be bald like me. But I'm giving him 3 Homer Simpson hairs.
Don't.
And then I'm gonna copy Billy's hat.
No.
And here is Hockey. He's complaining about the. He's like, "There's too much brown. It's too much brown here. I gotta go."
too
Poor Hockey. I started a bad rumor. Hockey's not that racist.
My avatar is me from my webcomic. Jay has already drawn me on Pencils at Dawn. I did. I drew Hockey in his underwear.
Jesus.
It was the prompt. The prompt was Hockey in a robe eating KFC doing laundry.
What the fuck?
So he's in a robe with like boxers on and hanging up his laundry
So crazy.
like a bucket. It was the prompt, like the random prompt.
Yeah,
He's eating KFC.
that sounds rigged.
It was one. I guess there's a way that you can have people add to it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the chat was adding to it, so the chat. So yeah, I drew Hockey. I already drew Hockey, and that was like I think it was the 10-minute one or the 5-minute one. That was one of the short ones on Pencils at Dawn.
Oh, you were a victim of Hockey's game as well, huh?
Well, I won, so he was a victim of my game.
We had to draw a dog or something as a pilot.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
We have fun here.
Do the other one here. We gotta do the bow tie. Looks like he has butts on his neck.
Neck butts.
Neck butts.
Neck butt.
That's my next
He
idea.
says, "Why do I have ears? Like open taxi doors."
Oh, I was gonna say everybody has ears.
We'll just say, just in case. If you, I'm not gonna say it, Hockey.
You know what they say about guys with big ears, Hockey?
Of course he does. He hears everything.
Exactly. There you
He
go.
really does, yeah.
You just
They
got
wear
it,
big hats.
Jimmy. They have good hearing. They have big hats? I guess so. That would work too.
I made him a little too dark. I was like, he's no Abo. Like, what the fuck?
Ooh, that's his nightmare, dude. Come to life.
Make him short too.
Yeah. Wow, short and dark. No.
No.
There we go. That's a little better.
Jason did start the rumor, by the way. Hockey was Jason. So.
It's all Jason's fault.
You know what this was.
You knew what this was.
I'll just keep doing blue lines. I'll be fine. It's only Hockey.
Only Hockey.
It's only Hockey.
Slip.
Just gotta find more lead that feels like this. This blue line lead is really nice to work with.
Dude, the red lead is so fucking brittle. Like, I need to find a softer one because I like drawing red lead. And the ones I have now is like fucking just so brittle. Like, I just constantly I'm snapping it.
Yeah, I got one. What the heck is it called? Got one here. The one I'm using right now is the Stadler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stadler one. That's one I like. I got some off-brand one, Lars or something from Amazon,
Lars.
and it's like it's so soft. I'm always sharpening it or it breaks.
Yeah, Statler usually is pretty good.
Hockey says, "Fuck you all. I can buy guns in America. Remember that." No, you gotta have a background check, dude. You gotta have a background check. In some places, you gotta wait 30 days. If you go to California, you think you're gonna get a gun?
Oh yeah, you definitely not. If you were going to Texas,
he could come to Texas. We got him in vending machines.
Exactly. Yeah, you gotta go to Texas. You gotta go to a free state to get some of that shit.
Oh yeah.
you got to go to a free country like
If
Texas.
he comes to Texas, I could buy him a gun as a gift. You really can. You can gift a gun in Texas. Thanks,
Get
Grandma.
gun killing.
Tokome says, "Hockey, come to Indiana. It's too cold. Fuck Indiana."
Well, they want to play tabletops.
Mm-mm.
They're gonna be
I
tabletop
use the
buddy.
Japanese imported red and blue that are wonderful. Let me check my art box. Yeah, those Japs got some good shit.
Jeez,
Yep.
man.
And by the way, it's Stadler.
Is it Stadler?
Kick
Did I
Jimmy.
say Stadler? It is Stadler.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had this thing
Actually,
forever, man.
Actually,
And this is my Joe Kubert's World of Cartooning pencil.
Oh wow.
So when I was in high school, like senior year, we used to be able to like mail away for the Joe Kubert.
Corresponding course.
Yeah. And they gave you the pencil and they gave you everything. This is from 2000.
Wow.
I gotta find the book. Like those books, they came with like a dope ass book that was like this big.
Yeah.
It was like comic sheet, and then they would give you stuff to ink, and then
Yeah.
you would turn it in or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. I was too poor back then, and a pastor of a church knew that I like to draw, and he said, "Is there a school or something you can go to for that?" And I said, "There's a corresponding course for that," and he gifted it to me, man. He just had it one day. He ordered it and bought it.
Wow.
I showed him the ad for it, and he ordered it, and it arrived, and I was like, "Wow."
I still got the VHS somewhere. Came with a VHS tape.
There we go. Perfect hockey. It's like looking into like a hockey
Perfect.
mirror.
Yeah. Look right into his soul.
Now you gotta draw a milk carton around it.
Say missing.
And have you seen?
Last scene in the bush.
It looks really good, dude. Nice job.
Main suspect, a kangaroo.
Wallaby.
A wallaby. A dingo. We think the dingo ate him.
Kuoku.
It's my little brother. I keep saying little brother, but I'm the shortest one in my family. All my brothers are like 6 feet. And my younger brother, he lives in Australia now. He's been there for years, and he married an Australian girl. He married a dingo, and and so we're always doing like FaceTime. Dude, they got crazy animals in Australia. His backyard, he's got like flying loose parrots.
Holy shit.
Like they filmed the movie Rio, the cartoon Rio, in his backyard. You know,
Nice.
crazy birds that come flying around in his trees. And then the other day, he said, yeah, that my sister-in-law was walking across the. He said he was walking out early in the morning to work, and he was walking along his sidewalk, and there was this giant lizard, and he told my sister-in-law, "Hey, be careful! There's this big lizard out front." And she said, "Don't worry about it. I'll pick it up and toss it out in the woods when I get up." And she does. She's not afraid of this thing. This thing's like a freaking Komodo dragon, and she's out there, got it in a chokehold, dragging it out to the woods across the street or whatever they call it. And then, yeah, so I asked him, I said, "Hey, You still having problems with that lizard? He goes, nah, it's no problem. Every morning we just pick him up and we take him back across the street over.
He's like, do I live here?
Yeah, I was like, you should name it now. He's a pet now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a-
Kokame says it's the Pilot Neo. NO color soft blue is a good lead as well. Oh, Nano Dia brand. Damn, it's just making up words now.
Oh.
For the
Damn.
lead. He's talking about his lead, probably the blue. The blue and red lead.
Wait, they're mixed in one?
What's the name of the chick from your comic? The one that's got the side shaved head? Is that her?
Nuri?
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
her, Nuri?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Name to go with the
That wasn't
fantasy.
at all.
Dude, I think she, like I said, I told Jimmy this, like I almost tell him, I bring it up every time, just like his arcade. Like I think she's like my favorite female chick in CG
Yeah, do you know I'm blind?
character.
Yeah. And did you know that Angela's the co-host?
And did you know that Jimmy has an arcade?
Bingo Jet has a light on too.
Did you know that Jimmy has a wife that's 20 years younger than him?
Nice.
My man.
Another thing I bring up every time.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it, man.
Hey, the way I see it is there's always new viewers. There's more than likely you never know, so
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't hurt.
I thought you were about to make some analogy with his younger wife. That there's always new viewers to check out your junk, man. You know, like you gotta
Holy
keep
shit.
it fresh.
Man, I haven't seen her in those shorts.
Yeah, Nuri, man. Fuck.
So I was streaming on Jason's channel one day, and he was talking about, we were talking about doing art, and we're like, I don't know if you can if I can show one of the pages I was working on because there was nudity in the scene. He's like, yeah, it's too much flesh, and YouTube freaks out, blah, blah, blah. So here comes Anna right behind me walking in tiny, tiny little bitty shorts, right? Walking right behind. I said, oh, hey, Anna, you shouldn't get behind this camera in the view because they were just saying that, you can't show too much skin on YouTube. And Jason totally flipped. He's like, no, it's fine. It's all right. Go ahead.
You gotta stay away from the frozen food section because you could melt all this stuff.
I was like, you're going to strike his channel. He's like, no, it's fine. Strike it.
No, I say that about everything, actually. Even artwork. You should. I don't care. But artwork, nudity, a real person, no. But
Yeah, I dated a chick where we were 18 years apart.
Wow. So you were the young buck, huh?
Yeah, her name was Flo.
I kissed her grits.
In the first release of Dragon Rage, wasn't she like imprisoned at one point, all bound up and tied and shit, like in her prison cell? Remember?
No.
Where's that art at?
Or she was
Where's
a
that
slave,
art?
or she was like a slave girl, or like something like. Because she was like wearing like she didn't have like armor on. She was just like wearing basically like a burlap sack and shit. Like,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
she used to originally. I made her be able to transform into a dragon, a full dragon, and then when she would transform back, she was naked. So they give her that.
Yep, that's right. Okay,
Yeah, they give her that sack thing. But
you explained it better than Hulk ever did. Basically, she's like, fucking, like his cock should just be fucking tearing out of his fucking pants and shit. People are like, oh my god, put your big green penis away.
yeah. So
Wait,
I've
she
changed
doesn't go
the-
full dragon now. She can only like
No.
do partial.
Yeah, now it's Dragon Rage where they can take on the powers of a dragon. And they
Yeah,
can
because that
change.
was one of the parts that was like that imagery of like that hot chick with just the big old like dragon hand, like fucking. I was just like, oh, that's fucking so cool, dude.
He's like, that's hot.
Well, I like that
reptiles. He's into reptiles.
juxtaposition of like a delicate like female, but she's got some big old like power fist fucking like thing,
What is she gonna do with the power fist? What do you fist?
Lily likes power.
It also reminded me of like the gauntlet that Lion-O had in Thundercats,
Oh
Lily likes
yeah.
Lion-O's gauntlet.
That explains why that handsome guy you painted on that old computer, he did look like a lion though. He looked like a human lion though.
Just missing the glove.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I just noticed. Yeah, she's got some spikes on her shoulders right there.
Yeah, she has dragon arms. I didn't.
She doesn't have the super powerful one up right now.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just she's always has her dragon scales, but they can consume more dragon rage and become more dragon-like.
Yeah.
But then they'll lose their humanity if they go too far.
She can drag me anytime.
She can drag on my cock.
She can like this lizard. I might have to get going soon just because I have to wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. But...
He got overworked. He's like, I gotta go, guys. Woo! We're like, what? He's like, I gotta go, guys.
That dragon rage.
Dragon rage.
Building up in me.
Tokame says, actually, YouTube only freaks out if you don't set your stream for 18 and over only. You have to set each episode to adults only and not for kids, and then YouTube lays out. And lays off. I'm getting tired too.
Yeah, I mean, if you live streams, you don't do that. You set up the live stream, and maybe if you edit it, then you have to go in and put no, not for kids.
It sucks too because like you can't like on the mobile app you can't like have the audio just going in the background when it's an 18 plus mode. Like YouTube's, it's like this cannot be in background mode because it is set for kids.
She now just has a wonky eye, Billy. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, dude. If she was cross-eyed, oh man, that would.
It'll be all about it.
That would be all about it. Just one lazy fucking hella lazy eye.
And if she had a bingo jet with a light on, it'd be all about it.
Bingo jet, hello.
Favorite song.
What time is it? 1:19. I think it's time to call it anyway. I gotta get up early too. Take the kiddo to school.
Yeah, I have to get up. Take the wife out to work.
Take the wife to school.
I'll work on the Jason later. There's hockey.
I always call it take the wife out of daycare, and she gets mad.
Oh my god!
Jeez, dude.
Yes, wow.
I gotta take the wife out with my penis.
Yeah, thanks for letting us hang out, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. You're welcome anytime, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, and on Twitter, is your message setting set to verified only?
I don't think so. I don't know really how to use all that stuff, so I just kind of leave it.
So it is. They
probably
when Elon changed it to X, everything got switched to where people can only message you if you're verified.
He was just about to join. Yeah, right. Whatever.
That's not true because I've messaged people that aren't verified. That like,
I don't know. It did it with some, not others. But
I think there's like a setting you might have to like hit. Like,
yeah.
What, did y'all have trouble messaging me or?
Yeah, I was gonna send you the link, but it didn't let me because you're not following me.
Oh, you weren't following him. I thought you said because he was verified.
That's what it said too. It was like it's not. I said I wasn't verified on top of that too.
Right, you have to change your settings then in the messages. I think Jimmy already did, so I think you have to change it. Jay,
nobody ever messages.
Gotta change it, Jimmy.
I'll be happy if somebody messages me.
Just in your messages, like once you click messages, like Gearbox, click that, and you'll have to change it. It's a verified only.
Yeah, mine's everyone.
Set to everybody? Okay. Yeah. I don't know if Jimmy's is then.
Oh, maybe. How do you do it again? What do you
go to your messages in X, and then the Gearbox
at the top.
At the top.
I threw somebody for a loop the other day. Like I was just like, oh yeah, you can find me on X.com, and like the person like shook their head. They're like, actually, you're the first person I've heard that actually called it that like out loud. I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, Twitter's a trash fucking company. I'm all about X, dude. X is the fucking shit.
Thanks for tuning in, Tokame. It was nice talking to you, man.
Yeah, allow message requests from, and then it should be checked to everybody.
All right.
I mean, if you want everyone to message you, that is.
Thanks for tuning in, Angela Hockey. Fanta, our Luniverse, JBot 2.0. Scrolling up to see if there's anybody
There you
else.
go, Billy.
There.
Get it. Get it, girl.
I think
Get
that
it,
might
girl.
be it.
Well, I do some art streams. You know, whenever
There you go.
I do them, I'll send you guys the invite. You guys can
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
come hang out.
Appreciate it.
Fine. Jimmy, I'm gonna make it big.
we-
I'm
we-
gonna make it big, homie.
We need to work.
Yeah.
We need to hook up on One Up, dude, and like play some Double Dragon, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because I didn't notice like when you like went to your arcade last time, like I saw that it had network options. I was like, wait, what? You can fucking play over the internet with that shit? Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, Anna's always playing people. She's usually on the Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I'm always on like NBA Jam or something.
Boom shakalaka.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
where
dude.
can we find your stuff?
Yeah, Jimmy Reyes Art on everything. YouTube, the Twitters, or the X Twitter, and Instagram.
Oh, man, I love her
Yeah.
haircut so fucking much.
I got a little channel over on YouTube with tutorial videos and stuff. You guys want to go check it out?
Yeah.
Got a couple
Make sure you
followers.
subscribe. And
subscribers.
back
Couple-
Dragon Rage.
a couple few, two few.
Tree, that tree.
Yeah.
That's me. Billy, where can we find your stuff?
You can find me at Billy Basco Ghost Monster on X.com.
Yeah, when he's not subbing for Blue Man Group.
It's like so blown out on this side.
It is,
It is. It's very blown on that side.
Yeah.
It's comic book lighting.
It is. It's bisexual
Jason,
life.
It's
Plug
John
your stuff, man.
You can find me at Unhinged and go back Frog G. Sign up for Absolute one stormy night and go sub to my channel. I post art videos.
There you go.
Yep, and you can find JBot here and on X.com, or like if you're in the area, go by his game store and buy some shit.
Yeah, if you're in Lexington, South Carolina, come buy some shit. Come buy some games. I got bills to pay.
Just don't come trying to turn in all your stuff like that you're trying to like sell back to him like all the time. Like come in and buy something. Don't
Yeah,
like
come in and buy stuff.
Buy
I'm,
stuff.
I'm picky at what I buy, so if it's trash, I don't take it.
Buy stuff, then return it.
There you go. Buy stuff and then return it. Yeah, check me out. MightyBotStudio.com is where I usually have everything. The Instagram, the Twitter, the YouTube. The store is also there as well. We got some mugs, some t-shirts, stuff like that. And every Thursday here, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the art department. So come out, hang out, and we all have a good time.
Have a good one.
thanks
That's
for
it.
having me.
Good night, everybody.